everyone's doing well today. Today, I am drawing a furry badge. Also, hello, Revenants! Thanks for subscribing. That's so sweet of you. It's good to see you. I hope tonight has been very kind to you. Knuckles, you're covering up my thank you. How could you? Redoing it. Thank you! This time without Knuckles covering it up. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you're having a good night. I hope everyone's having a good night. It's good to see you all again, at least in this method. I know I've been talking with people off stream, but it's been a while since I've been to a stream of my own, so it's good to be back. Though admittedly, I'm a little nervous. I always feel like I forget a lot of essentials whenever I leave for too long, but I'm hoping we can have a productive and fun night. Right now, I'm working on a furry badge for my sibling, because I'm going to a convention with them, on the 25th of this month, which is exciting. If you're in central-ish United States, look into Anthro Expo, because I'm going to be there, and so is my cool sibling selling really, really awesome merchandise. Also, this music is too loud for me. Let me know if it's too loud for you guys. But, what a great start. Thanks for the great company and the nice support. Thank you. And so, this one, you might be like, alright, so what is this? Well, I would be inclined to tell you what this is. This is the amalgamation of studying. Studying what? Specifically scene emo concept. Oh, Ergus, it's only your microphone's coming through, I think. How rude. I even tested you audio in the background. How could you fail me like this? I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. And be quiet. Is that louder? Maybe the music got too chill. I tested it on the most hype song at first because it was like, this like really grand castle theme. I probably should have seen what the rest of this playlist sounded like, but it might be too calm. But I was kind of going for a, hi, happy to be here. And also, it's really late, and I don't usually stream this late, and I'm also really chill right now. So, but also, hello, hope you're doing well, and thank you for the audio update. But, this is the culmination of my research. I don't know who made this art piece, unfortunately, but it's really grand. I really just Googled, like, what was it? Scene kid fashion, because the expo. Oh cool, you hear it now? Thank you! Paul says, calm vibes are good, my dude. And Erica says, I hear the music now. Thank you, thank you. And Erica says, take me back to 2000s. Yeah, I'll take you back to 2000s through these photos. You can see my little notes too. Of like, these notes here. Oh wait, that layer is not letting me do anything. Boop. Okay. These notes that I have are like skunk stripes. You need neon checkers. You need like a character here. Everyone has a character. Everyone has characters on their outfits. You need that apparently. Because the furcon I'm going to, Anthro Expo, the theme is like, let out your inner sparkle dog, eat XD. Which I'll write on the board as a motivational. Let out your inner sparkle dog. Just so you can really conceptualize these words and think upon them. I don't know if it's XD or XP. And it might be like LOL or something. But BT Ruger says, take me back to 2000s. It's either characters or a band shirt. Yeah, which honestly, I probably should have done because my sibling is, Ruger says both are applicable. Yes. Probably should have done a band shirt because my sibling updated their profile recently. They're like, about the artist thing. And they're super into My Chemical Romance. And I'm like, oh, that's perfect for the genre. Instead, I went with the character from Monica. So hopefully they like that too. But let out your inner sparkle dog XD or XP, lol. Is a con where the theme is being like a scene kid. So my sibling was like, can you make me like a fursuit badge? And like, can you make it the theme of the con? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. I have no clue. I was not a scene kid. I was a weeb, okay? A weeb. I just liked anime. You give me a collar with like a cute little jingle ribbon on it and some cat ears or a cat hat. That was me. I never did this stylish, cool coordination. But this is my sibling. This gazelle. And so that's who I'm drawing. Their name is Entropy. Ruger says, is it mommy? No, it's what, spoiler alert, ate mommy. It's Nagisa Momoe. Or Charlotte, I guess is its name. But I started a while ago with this like pose, which you can see I've erased some of it. And then I went over it and I got like the general idea. Ru says, rip best girl. Yeah, honestly, she was like the kindest heart. I mean, Monika's the kindest heart, but without the consideration for like how others feel sometimes. Where it's like, people obviously really care about her, but she still puts herself in harm's way. Despite the fact that she's important. Mommy had a good understanding of her own importance and the importance of others. She was well-rounded. Speaking of, I also got Kyoko's Soul Gem is what I was working with here. Because a lot of these scene outfits have like necklaces with something on them. If they're not candy beads, it's just like some generic like item of sorts. This one's like a soda tab? It was different times. This is 23 years ago. But I thought I could maybe do this like Kyoko Soul Gem that's inside the chest. But I ended up doing the egg one instead, because I just think it looks more like a trinket on a necklace. They're just personally. However, when you zoom out, it looks kind of dark, so I might need to widen the line art there. And they said to go, like, wild with the inspiration and stuff. They were like, you know, make the hair different or whatnot. So I was gonna make them twin tails, as you can see here. But I'm gonna make them detachable just in case they don't like the super long hair look, which is fine. I'm not, like, sold on the twin tails. You don't have to have them. So I'll make them, but, like, just an accessory. I've gotten pretty far with this, but I haven't had the chance to, like, really complete it. And the convention's in, like, 13 days, which I'm very excited for. I haven't been to a convention in so many years. Have you guys been to any conventions in the past several years? I feel like it's kind of hard to go to a big social gathering these days. I don't know when it's going to get supposedly easier or anything. But, especially the state I live in, they don't really care about health or anything like that. So it's kind of nerve-wracking to go somewhere really big and really public. And Ru says, nah, I go to concerts more. Oh, have been any lately? Man, I've only ever been to one concert. It was cool. I've only ever been to one ballet. It was also cool. I think I liked that more than the concert. But that's just because the concert I went to was a band that I, like, kind of liked, but I wasn't super big into. It was Cave Town, which is really cool, especially to see in person. They sang their song about being a romantic at the time, and I was like, ha! I'm a romantic! I'm gonna wave an aromantic flag in the crowd. But I went there, and Udi and Brevs were there, actually. It was really cool. And so it was good, mostly because my friends were there. Oh yeah, and my sibling Entropy was there, too. But they weren't there with me. They just also happened to be there because they love Cave Town. They have, like, a Cave Town tattoo and everything. But, I'm just kind of like, I kind of like Cave Town. I haven't listened to them in several years, but I think they're nice. I think they're talented and their stuff's cool. But not really entirely my cup of tea. One of those bands where you just kind of like a few of the song. Ru says, I know this is home the most, and boys will be bugs. Aw. Oh, so you really like Cave Town too. That's good. I think people who like Cave Town, from my experience, are really nice. I mean, everyone at the concert venue was really kind too. No one was really pushy or anything. But yeah, I think Boys Will Be Bugs was really popular. I see a lot of fan art of that. And then Home, I think when that came out, it made everyone cry. So that one definitely leaves an impact. You can imagine at the concert people were crying. But yeah, I want to know what concerts you're into. Because as far as concerts go, I feel like Cave Town was really chill. It was just kind of like you're almost eye level with the artist at some point because the stage isn't super big. And they're just like, I don't know, it's really calm. It's like acoustic. There's like only really one person playing an instrument on a stage. I've never really been to a hype concert. Bruce says, I like high energy concerts. I think that would be really fun. I would love to go to a Vocaloid concert and get super hype. If I heard Fire Flower in a concert by Len, or even just World Is Mine, a classic, I think I'd cry. I'd be so emotional. It'd be like in Turning Red when the kids see Four Town and they just sob. That's how I'd feel. Bruce says, I've gone to about 5 metal concerts. That's so cool. Did you like... I mean, I've heard about like mosh pits and like intense stuff like that. Did you ever participate in those? I don't know if that's metal or if that's rock, but that's really cool. I bet metal concerts are really something else in person. You haven't been... Last con I went to, because I haven't really been to more than that one concert years ago. Last convention I went to was... maybe 2019? It was a while ago. Oh, hello, Peachy! How are you? Peachy says, Wayne, hope you're doing well, friendo. I am doing well enough to stream, which I couldn't say that for the past, like, 10 days. So, that's great improvement. I hope you're doing well. I hope the night is treating you well. Well, I guess if it's, like, 6 hours ahead or so, isn't it? It's really late for you. Or is it really early? Haha, math evades me. Baru says, in this moment, disturbed as I lay dying, we came as Romans and asking Alexandria. Oh! Like, are those different bands? Like, in this moment, disturbed as I lay dying, we came as Romans and asking Alexandria? Those were the headliners? Wow! What a group! That's so intense. I can't imagine, like, the actual concert and everything. I'd be, like, worn out watching those guys. Peachy says, I'm happy that you're doing well enough to stream. Thank you! If I can help it, I'd like to stream tomorrow too, because I wasn't able to stream last week. But I really want to make up for it. I want to do 3 streams a week this year. I'm gonna make it work. Hopefully. I know I don't really get a say in how my health is, but if it will allow me, then I'm gonna make it work, gosh dang it. Bruce says, oh, we're the headliners, and Peachy says, what time is it for you, cutie? It is 8:34. What time is it for you? I guess I could just ask instead of trying to do math. Because it's been a big day. I went to a comic book store and I got Sonic comics, and they are great. Michi says 2:34 a.m. Oh my goodness. When do you usually head to bed? Like, what's your sleep schedule like? I mean, some people just start their days at 2:34, so I guess I could be like, wow, you haven't slept yet, but for all I know, you just woke up. You woke up at 8 a.m.? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. That's so late. But thanks for stopping by. I hope that you can get lots of rest tonight and that it is high quality sleep. You fell asleep at 8 a.m. and woke up at 2 a.m.? Woke up at 4 p.m. Oh! Oh! I'm gonna draw this out. So we got 8, and we got 2, and this is AM, and then you got like 4 p.m., and then it goes all the way to like 12 a.m. I'll understand. I am well enough to stream, but I'm not well enough to have very clear thoughts. I'm getting there. Okay, so that's like 2 hours, this is 6 hours, and then this is 8 a.m., that's 4 hours plus 4 hours, that's 8 hours, and then it's like, well, I guess I should just do to 2 a.m. 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. is like, I'm so sorry for dissecting your sleep schedule. I don't know if this is like rude. PG says, Wayne, you're the cutest. Oh, I'm glad if that's what the takeaway is. Oh, hey, Brevs. Brev says, this piece is turning out awesome, dude. Thank you. I hope that they like it. I think they might. I have a sneaking suspicion they might be happy with it. So thank you. 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. That's 8 hours plus 2 hours, so that's 10 hours. Okay, so it's like the time that you sleep is, if you wake up at 4 and you go to sleep at 8, that's 8 hours of sleep. I'm so glad. I'm glad you're still getting good sleep. Well, very cool. I'm glad if your day is just coming to a close, and thanks for spending the closing of your day with me. Bro says, they fucking better. Yeah, I would be a little miffed if they didn't like it. If, like, Entropy got here and was like, oh, thanks. I'd be like, what? Like, if anything, I would feel guilty if they were like, I don't really like Madoka anymore. Because they have Madoka tattoos too. So I figured they'll always love Madoka. Especially Kyoko. Since, I personally, I told them how cool Kyoko was. They used to like Homoda the most, but then I went off on a tangent because they're like, why do you like Kyoko? And I was like, Kyoko Sakura? Why do I like her? Let me tell you. And I told them all the reasons why Kyoko was really cool, and then they were like, oh no, you're right. I think Kyoko is my favorite too. So now they also really like Kyoko, which is great. Their car still has like Homoda stickers all over it, and their like tattoo is themed for Homoda and Madoka. Not as a ship, I don't think, but just in general. Anyways, that's a tangent. But, I'm responsible for them liking Kyoko so much, and I'm acknowledging that by putting Kyoko in as their thing. But, they also really, really like Charlotte / Nagisa Momoe, so that would be a good character for their shirt. But Peachy says, who wouldn't be happy with a Wayne original? Thank you! I'm putting some effort into this, so I hope it shows. Even if they're like, I don't really like Madoka, then I would personally redraw the part that has Madoka on it. It wouldn't take too long. It would just be the shirt in the necklace. I'd make it like MCR based instead or something. Beaches Wayne, I'd love to spend as much time as possible with you. You're amazing and very sweet. Thank you. I would love to spend time with you. Thank you. That means a lot. Minbrev says, I mean, she's the DDR Pro. The Dance Dance Revolution Pro? Oh, Kyoko, I thought you meant Charlotte for some reason. And I was like, I don't know. Charlotte's got kind of really short legs. Not that if you've got short legs, you can't, I'm not trying to be like rude. I have short legs. And I'm not a pro at DDR though. But I could be if I really applied myself. The length of your legs does not change your DDR Pro skill. I'm sure Kyoko's short too. She still does it. And Brev says, I mean, is she not? Fuck you, dude. Yeah, I mean, I don't know Nagisa Momoe's life. I just know she likes sweets. I guess I don't know if she's a DDR Pro. Brev says, oh wait, I don't know why I reread that. Oh, yeah, it just popped up again. Oh wait, no. Brev says, also, fuck you, you are the DDR Pro. No, I'm not good at DDR at all. I just do a normal difficulty DDR. I do hard sometimes, but I definitely don't do anything above hard, because when I do hard mode difficulty DDR, I get like really winded. I don't have a lot of stamina, and hey, not to like tank the mood and be a huge bummer or anything, we might find out like my heart is a little weak or something, so I mean, maybe that's why I've got low stamina. Not because I haven't, like, you know, trained as a professional athlete or anything, and because every human being needs to train to have good stamina, and I have not done that. No, I can just blame it on my heart being a little weak. Be like, well, Rain, if you actually exercise more, and you actually, like, tried, then you could do athletic stuff. No. My heart's weak, haha. Like, that's gonna be my scapegoat if that's the case. And you know what? It's my right to have it as my scapegoat. And thank you for the head pats, Peachy. I appreciate it. I'm glad if I'm doing a good job to warrant head pats. Oh yeah. But it made me realize I don't know how to disable head pats. I just realized I can't do a lot of my toggles when inside for some reason recently. I don't know why, so I'm like, wait, can I disable head pats? I don't know. I forgot. I'm gonna be head patted forever. Oh my god. I don't know why, but my toggles are like a little... Let me see, I've got back into VTube Studio. I got it to go away. There's an extended head pat though, so I must have done a really good job. Thank you. Now will my toggles work now that I've left? No, I can't frown. So sad. Maru says, don't work yourself too hard. Thank you. I've been trying not to. I don't always have a say in it, unfortunately. Like, not working yourself too hard. Luckily, I am a dependent of Brevs's, so I don't have to go to a job or anything like really intense physically, which I'm very grateful for, and very yeah, like I'm very grateful for it. But that being said, like sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do hard work today. I'm gonna push myself to my limit, but my limit is just existing, and it's like, never mind. I'm just gonna lay in bed. But that's just how it goes, I guess. Michi says, I owe you like 1,000,000 head pats for how much you've helped me these past few months. Oh, well, if I've helped at all, then I'm really glad. I think that's the ultimate head pat, is to know that. So thank you. And Brev says, congratulations on disabling the head pats, lol. Thank you. Although, I don't know why my toggles aren't working outside of VTube Studio, so I'll be like, I'm gonna frown about this. And then no frown comes. I'm like, what? Why do I have to go into VTube Studio just to frown? Then you're gonna need a toggle to open VTube Studio just so I can be discontent with things. But you know what I'm discontent with? Is the fact that I have to go into VTube Studio to do that. I used to be able to. I don't know if it's an OBS update or what, but it's rude. I should be able to frown whenever I want. Beach says, Wayne, I told you how much you've helped me. Well, thank you for telling me again. It is always nice to hear. It's also just nice to hear from you. So, thank you. Maru says, ah, the true alien experience. That's my everyday life. For sure. Bro says, do your AVGN frown. Hold on, I have to open VRoid Studio. Oh, wait, how do I do it with like really big eyes? I'm really angry. The face I'm making IRL is actually pretty AVGN-esque just to get this expression across. There we go. That's the closest I can get. Thank you, thank you. I know my impressions are spot on and perfect. Yeah, you witnessed something beautiful. Me. Oh yeah, speaking of, being really moved. Bro says, this game's a bunch of poopy butt shit. The Game Grumps impression of AVGN. And Peachy says, and how much you mean to me for how you have been by my side in my happiness recently. Oh, well you definitely deserve lots of happiness. So if I've been able to contribute, that's good. Thank you. And Brev says, peek. Thank you. Ruru says, Rainy is beautiful. I am. Thanks for noticing. I appreciate it. No, thank you. But, speaking of, being moved, I made an emote recently, and, I don't know how to feel about it. I really like it, but I want it to show effort, and I'm worried it doesn't show enough effort. But where is it? Here we go. Okay, so this is my latest emote. And Peachy says, same. Thank you, Peachy! Thank you all! You're so nice to me. I already have enough ego. I should probably... I should be like, no, be mean or something. But I would be so sad. Your guys' kindness is such a nice attribute. So thank you for it. Peachy says, Rainy is beautiful inside and out. Thanks! I try. I am glad if it can be inside too. People deserve to be around kind people. Rue's like, is it like a blush cry? Yeah, it's like when someone's like, you're beautiful inside and out, and you're like, thanks. Like this is your reaction to it, like being really, really moved. And Peachy says, be mean, okay? You're too stinking cute and beautiful, stop that! This is where I'd use that emote. Thank you. But, yeah, I guess when this emote's really small, I don't know about that. And Brev says the marmalade hair. Yeah, if anyone hasn't seen Marmalade Boy, like, in episode 1, she, like, sees her true love or whatever, and immediately her hair turns blue for some reason. It's just a weird effect that the anime does a lot. And Brev says, is this one called Moment? Oh my god. The end theme. Might as well be. I think it's just called Moved? But, yeah, it's supposed to be like when you're, like, really moved by something. See, I like it because it's the first one I've done that's really, really messy. Because I have other ones that are, like, really clean. Here, I'll just take this one. Oh my gosh. they're so small sometimes. Okay. Anyways, this one's like clean, so you might be like, wow, that like you put a decent amount of effort, so you really want people to have an effortful experience. But then this one is like really messy because frankly I made it in MS Paint and then cleaned it up because I wanted it to feel like, wow, it's so wobbly because I'm so moved or whatever. But I'm like, oh, I hope it doesn't just come across as I put really minimal effort. I just wanted it to look kind of messy intentionally. But if it's messy not intentionally, then it just looks like I didn't try hard. So hopefully the effort still comes across and people still enjoy using it, I guess. But anyways, that's insight into Rain's experience making emotes. I just want them to be purposeful. I want people to like using them. But Rev says, it looks awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope it's worth using for others. I guess if it's really niche and people never use it, then I'd be like, alright, I'll make a different one. But PG says, Wayne, you're amazing. Your style is amazing. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad. I worry sometimes it doesn't really have a place in the VTuber community. Not like as like, I don't belong, but like dramatic or whatever. But more like this community really favors anime art styles because anime like can convey so much. It's so detailed. And I'm like over here looking like I'm straight out of a children's book or like a dress-up doll game. So, and sometimes things are like a little cartoony, a little moe, but it's not like my style is anything no one's ever seen before. It's not that unique, but it's just kind of not very normal in the VTuber community. So I'm glad if it can still be pleasant to look at. And Brev says, no, the style looks super cool. Thank you, and also gonna lurk. You're awesome, dude. Have a chill time drawing. Oh, enjoy your lurk, Brevs. Good luck with all your endeavors. I hope that your projects go really well, and I'll see you later. Love you. And Peachy says, I love the Rainy style because Rainy's Rainy, and you are amazing. Thank you. You're amazing. So, thank you. But, yeah, I don't know how to I don't want to, I mean, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'll sing my praises, haha, and sometimes I'm like, like, I don't know, should I accept compliments so easily? Like, but I will, because your heart was put into them. Beachy says, I'm not that amazing, I think you are. I know you are. With all my conviction. I also have a toggle for whenever I have fire in my eyes, but I can't do it because YouTube Studio hates me. Feature says, well, thank you, Rainy. Of course, thank you. Oh, do you have a cat above me? I saw the shadow of a cat cross over my, my desk. Peachy says, love you too. Oh, I was trying to put my fingers where my toggles would be, and I don't know why, because they're not working. I could not figure out where Control Z was. Because this one ear line is just giving me so much trouble. There we go, I think that's fine. It's hard to tell some days. I'm like, oh yeah, this line looks fine, I'll come back to it later and be like, ew. Why did I make it like that? That's so inconsistent. Like, I need to fix it. Speaking of lines, I'm probably gonna do the effect at the end where I like make the outer line like thicker than everything else, so it's like kind of got like a pop-out effect. Kind of like this all the way around. Because I feel like it's thicker, and I think that's fun. But I'll make it also a toggle, just in case they don't like it. Peachy says, I should go get a drink and something to eat. I'll be right back, friendo. Alright, enjoy your food! Thanks for taking care of yourself, I appreciate it! And thanks for stopping by. If I see you later, then I'll see you later! If not, have a great rest of your night. Peachy says, I appreciate you. I appreciate you too! I'm very glad the feeling is mutual. So, I'm gonna hydrate, because I realize, it's been some time since I talked this much at this volume, so I'm gonna drink a bit of water. Peachy says, Rainy, I'm not leaving, just lurking for a minute. We'll enjoy your lurk. Take care. In the meantime. hearts to you too! In fact, I'll see if I send some hearts. Bop. There. Oh man, someday I'm gonna fix Knuckles Enchilada next to me. He's beautiful, but I've since gotten more Knuckles merchandise, and I feel like his head's a lot bigger than I drew it. It's kind of like, man, I should have known art streams. I just get sidetracked a bunch because I'm like, ooh, let me pull at something else. What am I doing? I'm having fun. And let me see, where did he go? He's got some ridiculous name. Oh yeah, SKNVUKLRD was like what I accidentally typed when I tried to type Knuckles. But Knuckles has a really big head that actually goes all the way over here and then all the way down. And it's kind of ridiculous. It's really hard to draw. Whoever designed Knuckles didn't want artists to then draw him. So he's got this obscenely long head. Like that. The spikes go all the way out or something. See, you know what I mean? But I didn't draw him that way. I drew him with a modest-sized head, and that's just not accurate. Oh my gosh! Rebs went to the secondhand store that I used to work to, I think yesterday, and she saw something so cool there, and it was only $5. So there's these stuffed animals that came out for Sonic X when the show was going off, and someone brought them into my old secondhand store. And because no one there is a Sonic nerd like I was, they probably wouldn't know that they were worth something, so they didn't eBay them, and they just made them $5. But they're actually worth something. Not thousands of dollars or anything, but they're worth I think $50 or so. So for $5, Rebs was like, oh, I'm taking these. And they had Sonic, which is her favorite, and they had Knuckles, which is my favorite. So, naturally she bought them both, and then brought them home. And now we have them sitting above our game shelf next to our Genesis box. So, just another point for being very nerdy. Per usual. But speaking of Knuckles, I'm so excited. Because I'm making my first Eat-A bag, and it's Knuckles the Echidna themed. I don't know if anyone knows what an Eat-A bag is here, but it's spelled like this, E-T-A. Apparently, and I got this from an article, I don't know how legit it is, it's supposed to be short for itai, which in Japanese means pain, or ouch. So, it's because an Eat-A bag is this bag you have. It can be a backpack or a purse. But the front window of it's transparent, so you can have all these cute little bags with little characters on them. And you can have little keychains in them of those characters. And some people theme them, but some people just put fuck all in there. And they're like, you know what, Zelda as well. And then I don't know, plants. They just put anything they want in there. But anyways, it's itai, pain, ouch, because it's an eyesore, I guess. It's a bit of a pain to look at or something. That's what I heard anyways. But anyways, I'm making one of those, and I'm getting a bunch of Knuckles art. And Knuckles, stuff with my Christmas money. And I'm really excited about it. One of them is this Gijinka Knuckles, and it's really pretty. If you know, I don't know if I linked it below, because I don't have that much foresight, but I might be not giving myself enough credit, but I have on my throne, it's this pack of Sonic Gijinkas, where they turned all the Sonic characters into humans, and it's a whole pack of stickers, and it's that one. It's that person's Gijinka designs, but it's just a keychain of Knuckles as a human specifically. But I got that one, which I'm pretty excited about coming in the mail. And today, my Eat-A bag, I think it arrived at the place I ship stuff to, which isn't my house, so I don't know for sure. I usually ship it somewhere that's more secure, because my apartment doesn't really like packages. It just kind of puts them everywhere, and they're really inconvenient. So I ship it somewhere safer where I know it'll arrive. And I think my Eat-A bag arrived today. And it's green, because Knuckles would have just blended into another red bag. And Knuckles, for those of you who don't know, protects the Master Emerald, which is green, hence the name Emerald. Though that means nothing in the Sonic universe. Because they've got the Chaos Emeralds. And, like, there's 7 of them. And 6 of them are not green. Thus, not emeralds. Unless I'm wrong, and it's like quartz, where there's like a bunch of quartz that can be different colors, and emeralds can technically be different colors. But as far as I'm concerned, emerald's specifically just green, and Sonic just says, fuck that. They're pink and blue now, too. Which, whatever, their hedgehogs are blue and pink, so why can't their emeralds be? Alright. I added hearts in here, but there really isn't like a heart motif throughout this whole thing. So I don't know how good of an idea that was. But I'll just stick with it. Maybe if I think of a better motif later on. But I did just remember, I'm supposed to widen these lines because from a distance it looks like it's all dark. And I don't want it to look like that. Take those colors away. I'm also worried that the egg shape would be kind of like nefarious, I guess, looking. For those of you who might know what I'm talking about. I thought the egg shape might look a little sus. But I don't think so because it's so like gem-like. I'm really hoping if I get across the like gem metallic feel, it'll seem less sus. But I'm hoping that without context this necklace won't look super weird. I would definitely wear Kyoko's Soul Gem as a necklace. One of my, wish list items for my birthday or whatever that I have on Amazon is this, like, Shugo Kara necklace, and it's just the Humpty Lock and the Dumpty Key. So I would definitely be down for wearing anime props as necklaces. Reminds me of this one time. My aunt, she got me, she knew I was into anime, so she got me like Fairy Tail merchandise, like the anime Fairy Tail, for my birthday. I was always taught to be very grateful, so I expressed gratitude, and I was really impressed that she like knew I was into anime, because she doesn't really know me very well, but I was like, wow, she knows I'm into anime. She paid more attention than usual, because I think 2 years in a row, she got me the same, like, book that was tutorials on how to use Photoshop, but I don't like Photoshop. But I was like, that's really nice of you. I remember the second time I got it, it was a little harder to pretend I was happy about it, because I was kind of like, this is the same thing. But, like, in the end of the day, I was still happy because she went out of her way to get me something, and she really didn't have to. Where I've got 2 Photoshop books now, I had none before. So, at the end of the day, I still should be really grateful for it. It's a gift, after all, and she went out of her way and thought, oh, Rain likes art, he would like this. And so, I mean, it may have caught me off guard, but I still appreciate the sentiment more than anything at the end of the day. But, anyway, she found out I was in anime, and she was like, oh, here's a Fairy Tail bracelet. I did not watch Fairy Tail, but it was still really cute, so I definitely still wore it. It was like this bracelet, and it was like this like kind of leather band, but then it had like, and it was like brown, I think. I'm drawing it now. So it was like this kind of like warmish brown. And then there was like a blue string, which I'm gonna assume is like indicative of the black-haired guy? Ray? Jay? Something like that. And then there was like an orange band attached to it. Peachy says, Mouseboy returns! Welcome back! I'm just talking about how I got a Fairy Tail bracelet once, like the anime. I hope you enjoyed your food, or are currently enjoying your food. It was brown, and I think it had a blue string for that Ray guy, an orange string for the Natsu guy, I guess? Or maybe Lucy? And then it had this little thing that came off of it that was like a little heart with like these wings, and it was silver. So even though I didn't watch Fairy Tail, I thought it was cute. So I still wore it. Michi says, I am just a sandwich. Ooh! Sandwiches are great nutritionally. They can have vegetables in them and protein, and they've got wheat to make sure that it's not ever too little food. It's like having a protein salad but wrapped up inside wheat, so that it's not just empty and you can actually feel like you ate something. Not to shade on protein salads, I think that they are also good. Especially if you don't feel like having wheat. Not to say every sandwich has to have wheat either though. So I guess there's like gluten-free sandwiches. Meiji says blue part is probably for Happy. Oh, you're right! It probably is! I liked him. I like a lot of iconography for shonen, and I've not watched a lot of it, but one guy once got me, he was like this like curmudgeon, angry lion, with like weird little ears, and this like weird mane, and he was like a stuffed animal. I think his name's Kon, like K-O-N, and he's from One Piece, I think? Anyways, my friend got me that stuffed animal. I didn't even know this guy very well. I didn't know if he was trying to flirt or, like, get closer to me. But, anyways, he's very happily married now, and he has a cute dog. And he's a really swell person. But, that's neither here nor there. The point is, he got me a Kon plushie when he went away somewhere. I'd never seen One Piece, but I love lions so much. I love that Kon plushie. I took it to sleepovers. I was so happy about it. And then I lost it! And I've never had a Kon plushie since. I was pretty sad about that. Especially since I don't have any other lion plushies. And I love lions so much. Like, really like them. Just because I'm a Leo and I'm kind of narcissistic. I really like lions. And so it was a really cute, goofy-ass, grumpy, curmudgeon-looking lion plush. And I love the plushie aesthetic. And then I lost it, because everything I bring everywhere ends up getting lost. Peach says, that's sweet, but I'm sorry that you lost it. I'm a Leo. You're a Leo too? That's so exciting! Leos are really the coolest, I think. I mean, who has a cooler mascot than a lion? You could probably make some sort of argument that, like, Sagittarius is cool, because it's like, what is it, a centaur? This is a centaur. But like, centaur or a lion, those are so much cuter. And they're also really cool. That's a cool Leo. So like, I don't know. I mean, every zodiac's pretty neat. A Scorpio is pretty cool, because it's like a scorpion. But I think lions are really cute. I also think they're pretty terrible morally, apparently, because there's like the dads that kill their sons or whatever, and all those like betrayal shenanigans. I can see why they were just used for a Hamlet reboot, aka Lion King. But they're pretty rude, so I don't really condone them. It's kind of like koalas, where they're just really awful morally, or otters. But you're like, ooh, that's a cute little mascot, though. Like, if I could just draw it, that makes me happy. Ooh, maybe if I had a mascot, it'd be like a cute little lion, with sunglasses. And I'd name him Ray, and he'd be like a sun. Like a rays of sun. And he'd just be the cool shades lion Ray. Unofficial mascot. Peachy says, you're a cute little mascot and a ray of sunshine. Yes! Ray of sunshine is exactly what he would be. And he'd always have his hand on his hip. Because he just knows how cool he is. Contrapposto, right? Sassy tail. But it's just a ball of fire. He's made to contrast me. Which is just rain. Anyways, that's my mascot. Impromptu. I would love him dearly. But, well, I said I'd love him dearly, and I almost murdered him and took him off the screen. I guess I'll make my own page for him. A really big canvas, too. Perfect! Made just for this event specifically. Ooh! I could put him in the corner, actually. Beaches Knuckles is the mascot right now. Mascot, that's insensitive. He's actually my guest star. Let me see. Ray Sun. I'm gonna put him here. I don't know where to put him because he's all dark. I could have colored him in. There we go. He's so small. There we go. Our lives have been forever changed as a result of this. No, I don't want to save this file. PG says, rainy day alien, % Knuckles. The % completion run. I think if the completionist, or if the completion victory was just have Knuckles next to you, I've won. He's next to me, right here. And he's perfect. PG says, no, I'm just dumb. Oh, was it a typo? Typos don't make you dumb. It's the keyboard's fault. I beat it up specifically. Okay, is this too dark still? No, I think it's getting a little brighter. I might just need to simplify some details. Which I already did, but I might need to simplify a little more. We just meant to put the and symbol. Oh, rainy day alien and Knuckles. Yeah. He's a co-host. He doesn't talk a lot, but he's here. Man, if it wasn't like definitely illegal or whatever, I probably would have like a text-to-speech with Knuckles, because I think that'd be funny. If he just popped up with his enchilada whenever you wanted him to say something. I would give him a really deep voice. Because I think Knuckles, I mean, the Knuckles voice I have in mind is definitely the adventure one. And it's not super deep or anything like that. It's just a very basic voice. And it's a fine voice and it fits him just fine. Are these colors light enough? No, they're not. There we go. Maybe that's also why it was muddying together. But his adventure voice is definitely the one I think of, but I think his Idris Elba voice is really, really good too. He's either gonna have a neutral or deep voice, but I don't like the himbo voice where he sounds kind of like he doesn't know where he is at all times. Not the voice I like for Knuckles. Peachy says, and Knuckles, featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. I mean, he can totally be here too. Peachy says Sonic Adventure Knuckles is amazingly, especially with, oh no. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh no. Dude, I would also just love to have like voice clips like that for like sound clips someday. I don't understand Twitch sound clips, but if I could get them to work, that would be so cool. Oh man, I love Sonic Adventure Knuckles so much. But you said Dante from Devil May Cry? Let me see what I can pull up, my buddy. Let's see what I can get in here. Where's the cutest Dante? In all these pictures Google has to offer. I kind of like when he's 2D. But I don't want him to point a gun at you. I need to find a non-malicious Dante. Because did you know that, oh no, it was in the voice actor's original take as the character? So like it was their first take? The oh no, and they were just like, that's good. You can keep it there. You know, I respect that. They knew what they wanted. They were just like, yeah, that's it. No extra take. Which, it's actually not that surprising, I feel like, because, like, the voice acting in Sonic Adventure isn't very good. Like, it's not... Oh, I can't say it's not bad. It's just bad. Like, there's not a lot of defending it, but it's good because it's bad. I heard that the reason it's, like, kind of janky is because they were trying to, like, mimic the original... Here he is! Dante from Devil May Cry. Peachy said, you know what you could have as a guest star? A Pichu. You know what? You're right. You're right. You're so right. I hope they have one with a little hat. Oh my god, there's a Meowth Pichu. Oh my god. This, like... I wish this was transparent, because there's one and it's like a pixelated Pichu and it's so cute. I like this one. Oh, it's not- it's one of those fake transparents where they put the- Why do they do that? Why do people have those fake transparencies where they, like, do the checkerboard background and it's like, oh, it's transparent, and it's not. That's just cruel. Okay. I got it. I got the Pichu. It's in my grasp. I'm gonna type it in. Browse forward to my library. Click on it. There we go. Right on top of Knuckles' head. I've never felt more in company than right now. Full house. Everyone's here, the whole gang. Oh yeah, also I messed up this Knuckles because I gave him pink eyes because I wasn't sure what his eye color was, if it was pink or purple, so I did like a magenta. I think it's purple. I have lately found. Beachy says, Sonic Adventures whose voice acting is weird. The characters just cut each other off. They do! Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Thank you for reminding me. Is that apparently the Sonic Adventure, they were like trying to mimic the Japanese voice inflections, but with like English words, so they would like inflect at the parts of the sentence that they would in Japanese or something like that, is what I heard. Or additionally, they had someone who didn't speak English directing the voice acting lines, so they're like, no, you should inflect here, sort of thing. But they didn't. I don't think that's kind of what I heard, but I don't know if that was a rumor, if that was confirmed, if it was like a translation issue sort of thing. Or people trying too hard to mimic the original source material of like the Japanese dialogue lines. Oh no, that wasn't it. That was a different thing. I remember what the rumor was for the Sonic Adventure, because there was a different project that people were like, oh yeah, that's why. They were trying to inflect like the Japanese dialogue, but that just wasn't working. That's not what it was. People say that they are, the reason the voice acting sounded weird for Sonic Adventure. I'm reaching back into my memory, which is really foggy. Let me see. It was, Rain's totally not pulling this out of his ass or anything. I'm just really bad at remembering things. But this could be false. I didn't look into it myself, so grain of salt for sure. But it was because they gave them the dialogue lines without context. They weren't like, you're about to be in peril, and you need to ask Sonic for help. So like, Tails, say, hey Sonic, come over here. With like urgency. No, they just said, here's the line, and it was, hey Sonic, come over here. So they'll be in peril, and Tails will be like, hey Sonic, come over here. But it should have been like, hey Sonic, come over here. Like with urgency. But they didn't tell them context, so they're just reading off of the prompts. And they had no clue what the context was. And I think, even if it is a rumor, there is so much validity to that, because when you play the game, it really sounds like that. It sounds like they just were reading dialogue lines without any knowledge of when they would be used in the game at all. So the tones and the fluctuations are so awkward. Beachy says the mouths are done like that because they're too lazy to change the lips for different languages. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you make do. And the mouths are, I think they're goofy anyways. So it's like, you don't really need to fix that. It's already perfect. And Beachy says, I can search it if you want. Yeah, I would wonder the validity. But you don't have to research or anything. That's a lot of effort. So like, I think it's one of those things where it's like, if it's not true, it won't be so bad. But it definitely seems like it. It really, really seems like they just didn't tell any of the voice actors the context for the lines they were saying. Also, Tails sounds like he's 5, which is fine. But it's like, I feel like if you put Tails' Adventure next to Tails' Frontiers, you'd be like, ah, did he age like 30 years? Like, since then? Peachy says, also rest in peace, Dean Bristow. You were amazing as Robotnik. Oh no! The guy in Adventure passed away? Well, yeah, rest in peace, Dean Bristow. You did do a great job. The line, I don't believe this, will be in my head forever. Especially since it took me a while to defeat the boss where he kept saying that dialogue line. Peachy said a few years ago, yeah. I guess I don't know how old he was whenever they started. So, I guess it could just be a very casual passing that all humans seem to come to at some point. But I hope that he lived a life that he was very proud of. Well, I guess I don't know their pronouns either. I hope they lived a life they were very proud of. Oh man, I'm so glad when this playlist just randomly throws Wind Waker music in the mix. I'm hoping this year that Ursa and I can do our Wind Waker playthrough. I'm very excited for it. I decided if I don't know when I'm going to be healthy enough to stream, I'll just brute force it when I'm barely healthy enough to stream, because then otherwise I'll never stream. So, I'm doing my best, for sure. Michi says, I hope you can too. You best believe I will be there. I would hope so, because we would love your company. I don't know why I'm coloring this so detailed right now if I'm like not even done with the line work anywhere else. An artist's process isn't always something they choose, I guess. Oh my gosh, speaking of, this is actually really unrelated, but I've been watching Zombieland Saga and it's been so fun. Oh, and I don't know if I told you, but I finished Shikimori is Not Just a Cutie. Oh my goodness, I loved it so much. Hachimitsu's episode and the Sports Day episode almost made me cry. It was really good. I think Shikimori will go down as one of my favorite romance anime just because it's so simple and so lighthearted. If they have a next season, I hope Izumi can, like, meet, Mii's parents. And I hope that they get along. Oh, I want Izumi to meet, Shikimori's brother. And I want to see all their friendship develop. And I really, really want, Kazuya to be better friends with everyone. But she said, you did tell me, Shikimori's amazing. Oh, good. I was like, I'm pretty sure I've told you, because I haven't talked to many people about it, just Brevs. And then, like, I've talked to you and Brevs about it. I mentioned it to Kamini, but... And then I think I mentioned it to Lottie. But we just mentioned, like, oh yeah, we watched this. We didn't really talk about it. So really, it's only you and Brevs I've had long discussions about the show with. Luigi says, well, maybe we should try watching it together if they do make another series. We gushed about it together. Yes! Absolutely! If they do make a season 2, I'd love to watch it. As every episode comes out. That'd be so fun! I did that when, I think, School Live came out. I did that with someone. But I don't remember if it was my brother James or my sibling Entropy. I almost cosplayed School Live, because Yui is such a cool character. She's like a pink-haired girl with a blue cat hat, and I always wore cat hats growing up, so I just kind of relate. Okay, I'm back to doing line work. I don't know why I'm just coloring. And for some reason my lines are like a dark brown instead of black. I don't know why. The difference isn't very striking, but sometimes I just color pick my lines. Oh wait, also what the heck? My brush is fine round instead of regular? What am I doing? Well, I'm rolling up my sleeves. And I'm about to drink some water. Thank you, Senpai! And Revenant says, ah yes, the arting state of what am I doing, LMAO? What am I doing? Oh dude, speaking of art, holy shit, Revenant, your piece for Tirov was so cool. I don't know what style you pulled inspiration from or if you just pulled that style out of your ass, but it was so cool. I love the way you did the eyes and the way you did your hands. And PG says, I'm waiting to be able to afford my subscription to Crunchyroll so I can watch Tomo-chan as a girl. Ooh, I've heard good things about that. Lottie's watching it. Oh my gosh. Hey, Shobra. Hello, Raid. Hello, everyone. From the shadows you arrive, says Shobra. Revenant says, welcome, Raiders. Revenant says, thank you, Rainy. Thank you, thank you. And I hope you guys had a great time. You were playing Paper Mario, right? Actually, let me see if I can do a shout out. Shout out to Shobra of the Shadows. I didn't get that wrong, that was you. Oh wait, I got it right! It always takes a second to do the shout-out feature, so I always think I typed it wrong. But yeah! Shobra says, yes, we overcame the odds and managed to triumph against the Shadow Queen. Very exciting. Well, I hope you had a great time doing so. I bet you could do lots of fun voices with Paper Mario, since you're always so good at those. Merv says, I love Paper Mario, OMG. Hey, you finished it! Yeah! Yeah, he was streaming just a couple hours ago. I think I saw his live view, and it was like the last one. So I'm so glad. I'm glad you actually ended up being able to finish it. Is that your first time beating the game, or was it revisiting an old classic? Oh, also, if you need to like eat or drink or anything or take a break, feel free to. I'm sure you've been streaming quite some time now. Oh, into the Raiders! My name is Rainy Day Alien, or, well, really just Rain, but you can call me Ray if you want it even shorter for some reason. Some people call me that, like Shobra, and I like it. I just do art and leisure games, for the most part. I'm working on a furry badge for the fur convention I'm going to at the end of this month for my sibling, Entropy. And Shobra says, that is very kind of you to say. I did in fact partake in many different voices during the stream. Oh, that's so cool! Well, hey, anyone who's here, you should totally check out that VOD, because I know I'm going to. And Shobra says, it was a revisit, but the victory was vastly important to me. Yeah, I mean, a victory with, like, company, I think, is very different than a victory alone sort of thing. Or, like, sometimes a victory with different company than you had the first time makes it have a whole new context. And Shobra says, to quell a being that is primarily responsible for the negative outlook on those from the shadows. Yes! Oh yes, I'm sure that had very personal connotation for you. Because, yeah, like, that character being of the shadows and being so cruel. And you being of the shadows and being so nice. And Shobra says, not all darkness is evil. Absolutely. Well, good. I'm glad you were able to teach them a lesson. Be like, hey, don't make shadows look so bad. They can be very comforting and cool. Just like me. And Vici says, I follow Winnie's friend. Good! You're in store for some great content. I definitely recommend following Shobra. But, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sharing your community. And hello to anyone new here. So what's next on your list? You're gonna do another Paper Mario? Oh wait, or is it a secret? I don't want to reveal your secrets. Oh yeah, also for context, this badge is, like, themed for, like, steampunk, early 2000s style. My reference material is some really absurd stuff. This furry in the middle is my sibling, Entropy, that I'm going to the convention with. And then there's, like, all the things I'm referencing on the edges. I never was seen. So not absurd in, like, a bad way. Just, like, really colorful and really coordinated in a very cool way. Oh, thank you! I will stretch and hydrate right away. And thank you, Rosalia, for the welcome back. Stretching my heart out. I'll stretch my hands too. Put my pen down. And BG says, I'm watching great content, Wayne. Thank you. I'm with great company. And hello, Rosalia, how are you? What's what was, my feelings of happiness are too high to articulate my words. Glad you're doing well. And Beachy says, Raz! And Shobra says, what is next? Oh, so you still gotta think about it. Well, my vote's for a Zelda game. I think that'd be fun. Oh wait, but you were doing Twilight Princess with your friend recently, so maybe you're burnt out on that. Maybe a Wario Land game? That could be cool. Either way, I hope you have fun with it. And Rosalia says, how are you? I'm hanging in there. Still, remarkably unwell, but, I've been kind of fuzzy this whole first week of this year, and now I'm a little bit less fuzzy, and so I figured I'd take the opportunity to stream. But thanks for asking. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I hope the season's treating you well. I heard you're getting lots of rain. I hope that's a good thing. I remember around last year you were getting like a huge drought for a while, so I'm glad that you're getting some water. And BG says, I can tell. Look at all those amazing people in chat, and me! Yes! Also an amazing person in chat, I'm glad you noticed. And Shobra says, yes, Zeta and I are going through Twilight Princess. I feel particular about it. Oh, I guess it also has kind of like a, maybe a negative connotation for those in the shadows. Is it your first time playing Twilight Princess? I won't say any spoilers. But, I do feel like Twilight Princess at least has an ambiguous stance on people from the shadows. It's a little positive and a little negative sometimes. And I think it says that for the people of the light world too. Shobra says, though I do not know my next big game, I'll stream Dino Run DX as an in-between, and tomorrow is 100% orange juice with Rez, Gladia, and Kimoi. I am fearful of that. Oh, I saw. I hear that 100% orange juice is like Mario Party, but cruel. So, I can see why you're afraid. Best of luck. Irreverent says, well, seeing that you're going to a furry convention, can we say that you're feeling less fuzzy and more furry? Absolutely! If anyone hasn't seen, I made a fursona for this convention, so my sibling can also do a badge for me. Where is it? I just have it titled Furry Rain in here. Yeah, here we go. It's my fursona. I think it's cute. I like it. I think furries are just cute in general. The shopper says, yes, it's my first time going through Twilight Princess. Oh! Well, then I hope you enjoy your time. I hope it's, like, great. I love Twilight Princess. I'm actually literally playing it right now with Brevs. We're, like, only a third through the game, I think. But it's been great, and I think you'll like it a lot. And Rosaldia says, I cannot complain about Rain. I'm sorry to hear that you're still feeling poorly, but I hope you start to feel even better soon. Recovering always seems slower than getting sick. Oh, yeah, it does. I've been sick since August, and now it's, like, mid-January. So, slow is the name of the game. At some point, it becomes a lot less like, I'm still sick, and more just like, aw, man, this is kind of annoying, and then you just move on, I guess. So I'm getting kind of used to it. But thank you. And Sherbert says, there's no mercy in that faux glass of citrus drink. It shows that, oh, I got confused because you're both yellow font. I was like, oh, this is also Sherbert. But yeah, good luck. I hope it finds mercy with you somehow. And Beachy says, it shows that you need light and darkness to be balanced to go through life. Yeah, I think Twilight Princess definitely has that, where it prioritizes both really evenly. And Beachy says, super cute, thank you! And Renan says, you're just cute in general. Thank you. And Beachy says, same. Thank you. Trevor says, I must take my leave for now. You were correct in that I require sustenance. Well, then I hope you can be revived, and that you can... is respire the word for rest? Oh, rest is also an R word that just is for rest. Don't respire, because that might mean die. Please just rest. And take care. Thanks for stopping by and sharing your community with me. And Trevor says, and may I say something, Ray? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I didn't see that. Reading through messages again to make sure I didn't miss anything. Wow. Everyone here is so nice. And Trevor says, I want to personally thank you for the post you left beneath my nightmare. Oh. Well, absolutely. I want to personally thank you for telling us about your nightmare. And Trevor says, the contents within pertain to tonight's stream. Oh, shoot. I found hope in your kind words. Oh, well, I'm glad. I mean, I'm glad if they ended up reassuring you at all. Because I think you did a great time. Or I'm sure you did a great time. And I'm sure you did a great job. And you made everyone really happy. And you completed it. So I think you should be very proud of yourself. I am proud of you. And Shobra says, please take care. You too, Shobra. I hope you rest well. And I can't close out of this. No, I don't want to save this furry file. It's done. I don't even know how I could have possibly altered it. But, making sure I wrapped up. Sometimes I think about conversations to make sure that I, did I wrap all that up okay? I want to make sure I really got to everyone. Because everyone means so much. Rue says, you're a doggo, yes. A wolf wolf. A bork bork. No! I'm a, where is it? I'm a Nekomata. Oh my gosh. My handwriting isn't this bad. I'm just typing really quick. I'm just also a Scottish fold. But you know what? I think being a cat or a dog, I was really torn. Originally, I designed this character to have pointy ears, but I actually think dogs are really cool. And so I made floppy ears instead. But it's just because I was indecisive. I made myself a Scottish fold instead of a dog or a cat. Or I guess like a pointy-eared cat. But Rue says, or Peachy says, always be proud of yourself for any victory, whether believe it to be big or small. Absolutely. I'd agree. And Rue says, oh, gatito. Indeed. Is a Scottish fold not a doggo? No, it's a cat that has folded ears. I'm not really Scottish, though. I don't think. I mean, I'm sure I have some sort of, my parents might have some sort of heritage there. I don't know. I just know my parents have a lot of heritage in Ukraine And like America, since America's ever existed. My mom apparently is just like America since America's been America, but I know my dad, his heritage is a little bit of Italian, but mostly Ukraine. And Rev says, un gatito, yes, un gatito. And Crono says, now that I'm done with getting ready for bed, hi Rain, hope you're doing well. Hello! How's it going? Thanks for taking care of the bots in my chat earlier. I really appreciate it. It's very sweet of you. And I hope that you're having a good time winding down for the night. And Maru says, Rainy, can I ask for a nya? Does that count? Absolutely. I actually have a redeem for a nya, but you can definitely get a nya. For the future of the earth, I am at your service, nya. I hope that was sufficient. But yeah, Kudono says, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I mean, I'm hanging in there. I definitely will have to only do short streams for a bit, because it's kind of, Revenant's Redeemed saying, yeah, in the cat, it was all your team, the cat ears, yeah. Oh my god, it's a tag team, yeah. You guys are amazing, yeah. Wow, what coordination and teamwork, yeah. Oh, it is 9:38, yeah, so that means I got 5 minutes until 9:38, yeah. And then I'm no longer nya. But I'll still have cat ears, nya. But how are you, Kodono? I don't know if I asked. But how are you? Kodono had said how to make sure to nuke them for you. They're not staying there. Not on my watch, nya. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the knife work, nya. Mur says, found it, then Rev popped in, nya. It was all just said, cooperation, nya. And Mur said, and Raz popped the ears, nya. And Peter says, Wayne, guess what? Head pat, nya. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so spoiled, nya. Thank you. Oh, I feel good. Thank you, nya. I should just become a cat VTuber, nya. Full time, nya. I've actually talked to Ursa about it, nya. And he's like, well, can't you just shapeshift? You should just become a cat VTuber, nya. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I would think it'd be kind of fun to just have a cat model, nya. And then it'd have a cute little striped Nekomata tail behind me, nya. I'd be so happy, nya. And Peachy says, you deserve to be spoiled, nya. Thank you, nya. Oh god. I got so much spit in my mouth, nya. I'm gonna take a drink, nya. Oh my goodness, nya! Kudono, nya! I think earlier, nya, you gave me a hydrate, nya! And I didn't even acknowledge it, nya! That was such a belated hydrate, nya! I just realized it, nya! And Rizal just says, that'd be so cute, nya! Thank you! Oh yeah, speaking of total redesigns and stuff like that, nya! Your, like, assassin outfit is so cool, nya! I saw it and I was like, wow, I really love the short hair, nya! It's a total departure, nya! And let me see, nya. Rose says, I practically have my cat ears all the time too, nya. Oh, cat mecha's so cute, nya. I would love to see metallic little robo ears, nya. And thank you for nyang with me too. Kudono says, I'm doing good, but going to bed at 8 p.m. and waking up around 2 a.m. throughout the entire week. And since it's 11:30 p.m. right now, I feel exhausted, nya. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's like 3.5 hours past your usual time, nya. Well, thanks for stopping by, even though you're still so tired. And he said, but still doing good. Gasp, nya. My hydrant, nya. Yeah, I redeemed it so belatedly. I'm so sorry, nya. At least you got to see it this time, because you aren't getting ready for bed, nya. But Peachy said, good news? Yes, good news. Good news. And Marie says, my ears wiggle wiggle, not fold, nya. Ooh, I didn't even think about that, nya. Maybe I could totally have folded ears if I had them, nya. If I had, like, a cat model, nya. That would totally make them Scottish fold ears, nya. And then people would be like, woof, nya. And I'd be like, haha, 1-1, nya. I would love that. And Revenant says, I laugh in the face of death, nya. Is what he wants me to say. Thank you for the redeem. But yes, I laugh in the face of death, nya. You don't even know the depths. You don't even know the depths of which I laugh in the face of death, nya. But, whoops, fire glitch, nya. Rosalia said, haha, I'm glad you like it. Definitely more dangerous and less cozy feeling, yeah. Yeah, totally perfect for like future horror streams or like any action streams, yeah. And also it's just kind of nice to have like an assassin who's chilling out at the farm side, you know, yeah. Like, if you're playing a farm sim but as an assassin, or you're doing mahjong as an assassin, you're gonna assassinate the competition, yeah. That'd be so cool, yeah. And Revenant says, oh, that's such a cute emote. And Kamini says, Raining, yeah! I wanted to come say hi and lurk while I rest my back, yeah. Hey, Kamini! How are you? Oh my gosh! Akito just raided, yeah. Hello! Welcome on in! I'm currently got a Nya redeem going on for the next minute, so I'm saying yeah a lot, but I promise that's not a shtick, that's just a redeem, yeah. And Kamini says, hi Crow, hi Akiko, yeah. Mizaji says, welcome Raiders! And Kudono shouted out Akito for me, thank you so much Kudono, you're so sweet, yeah. And Kamini says, Rainy's so cute, yeah. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Hello everyone, yeah. I hope you had a fun time playing games, yeah. It looks like your last game was, oh, it was your collab playing Kiwi. I hope you and your friend had fun, yeah. And Peachy says, thank you all for the raid and joining us. Akito says, hi, hi, Rainy. Hi, hi, Kamini Crow. Yes, hello. It's also 9:38. No more nyas. Hi, I'm Rain, but you can also call me Ray if you want it to be a little bit shorter. I mostly do art and leisure games, but I just like talking with everyone. It has been very fun. And Kodona says, Akito, Kamini! Yes, enjoy your lurk, Kamini! I should have said that, but I hope you enjoy your lurk. Also, I really loved your take on, Kimini Todoke Season 2. It was really cool to see. I haven't heard anyone get critical about it. Ronan says, R for even more shorter. I know, I have to get shorter. Oh, wait. R for all my nicknames. Yeah, you can call me Ray. You can call me Ray. You can call me R. I'd probably respond. It'd be like that one movie, Warm Bodies, where that guy's name is just R. Anyways, Akito, how was your game? I hope your thing went well. And also, if you need to rest and hydrate and, take care of yourself, please do so. And thank you for sharing your company with me. Hello, everyone. Make yourself feel comfortable. I'm working on a furcon badge for my sibling right now. And it's like scene themed, which is something I've never done before, but have been having a fun time doing so. And Corona says you can't get any more shorter, you'd be pocket sized. I guess. Yeah. I'd be pretty small. I'd be like this Peachy next to me. Yeah, this Peachy Peachy. And Lottie's here. Oh my gosh, Lottie's here. Hello. I was like, oh, nice, purple font. Brain did not register. Hello! Lottie says, hi, sibling. Hello, Lottie! Thanks for stopping by. Wow, we just mentioned you, like, earlier. I feel like everyone I've mentioned on stream has appeared at some point. Maybe I'm summoning everyone. Oh, I'm a summoner streamer this whole time. Revenant says, Lottie! Lottie says, Revenant! Kunona says, look at it on the bright side. You're gonna accompany me on the vest pocket. That's a bright side. That's a bright future ahead. And I can drink so much Thai tea. And I wouldn't even make a dent. I'd only use like one tea bag for like a whole year. That'd be great. And Lottie says, OMG, I've been mentioned? Yeah, absolutely. We were talking about anime. A conversation about conversations. And I was like, oh yeah, I've talked to Lottie about anime recently. And Kudono says, there was a call. And people answered, yeah. But how are you, Lottie? I hope you've been doing well. And Lottie says, OMG, it's been fate for Lottie to be summoned. Yes. Summoned from one alien to another. Signal beams. But, yeah, we're talking about, I was like, who have I talked to about Shikimori recently? And I was like, yeah, we both liked Shikimori. That was a great time. I haven't met anyone who's disliked it yet. I think it was just all around great. Kudono says, exactly, Tiny Rain is something I need now. Maybe someday I'll sell pocket rains. That'd be fun. I let you in on the ground floor as my conspirer of my plans. Lottie says, I'm good. I'm a sleepy bean, but happy. And you? Oh, I'm so glad you're happy. And, yeah, I think Kudona's super sleepy and wiped out too. You guys ought to rest soon. But also thanks for stopping by. I'm glad if you're enjoying your time. And I'm doing okay. I'm definitely enjoying my company here today. And I'm enjoying sitting up, because I don't do that a lot lately. So, I've been having a good time. I'm glad to hear you've been doing okay, too. And Mev says, to be honest, I'm super sleepy, too. Kaizamon glasses emoji. Very cute Kaizamon. And then maybe you should rest as well. If this is If I was the last one to see you off to bed, it is such an honor. Oh wait, oh my gosh, this whole time, I haven't had any music playing. I don't even know for how long. I should play really calm, relaxing music. With rain sounds, here we go. I don't know. I'm not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. There we go, take a moment, chill and brew some tea. Animal Crossing music. That sounds good to me. Now, you take a moment to chill and brew some stream. And Peachy says, anyone super sleepy should rest up. Yeah, because Peachy's even up pretty late right now. Or I guess, no, you still have a few hours left to your day. But Lottie says, OMG, we all be sleepy and vibing. Yeah. After this, I'm definitely gonna go to sleep too, honestly. I don't know why Dante's here. He's too energetic. He's ruining the sleepover vibes. No, I think he's wondering why we're still going if we're all tired. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, because I want to. My own volition, man. Don't question me. Dante's judging me. But, Lottie says, OMG, we'll be sleepy and vibing. Cardona says, sleepover stream. I am so down. Rojaldia says, cozy. Yes! And Reverence took my coat off. Thank you for the end of the night. I'm dressed down. She was showing too much side. This isn't decent. Moving myself down. The indecency this late at night. But Cardona says time zones aren't real. And Peachy says time zones are amazing. Vernon says sleepy time. Cardona says it's definitely not almost 12 a.m. Vernon says no. Oh my gosh, you guys are all such rebels. Staying up so late. Here I am, it's only like 10. I think that's pretty late when you're a kid, but as an adult it's like, oh, 10 o'clock? Really? How pathetic. But not if anyone here's time zones are behind mine. I think my time zone's pretty belated though. I think everyone else's is much later than mine, except for California. I think. Pacific time? That would be an hour behind. I don't remember. Vernon says, no, it's currently 10:44 p.m. Okay, so you're like 1 hour ahead of me. Oh, hey, Tirif, how's it going? And Tirif's like, I was about to ask what Dante is doing. He's judging me. You know, he's judging me because I was showing too much skin on the side, probably. But yeah, I'm actually going to protest that. Fuck Dante. I have a belly. I'm allowed to. Cardona says, imagine being 1 hour behind me. And Tirif, hi! Yeah, how are you, Tirif? How's it going? Hopefully you're not being judged by some white-haired guy who thinks he can judge me for some reason. Tirif says, cello. Hi, Cardona. And Revenant says, flushy face. Why so flustered? There's nothing flustering here. You're the one who took the coat off. You can't be the embarrassed one. But, they're finally getting to my favorite part. The part with Nagisa Momoe on it. Oh man, but I was doing the candy beads, which are frankly kind of a bitch to draw. But being honest. Matiro says, that's out of character. What? Dante loves showing skin. Yeah, you couldn't tell by how many fucking layers this guy's got on. What is it, winter or something? It says, cause he's 1 hour behind me, like a nerd. I'm 1 hour behind you? Like a nerd? Or you call him Revenant's nerd? I'll beat you up regardless, just cause you're my senpai doesn't mean I can't take you on. Tirif says, I'm good. I'm also drawing. Ooh, what you drawing? If you're willing to share. Revenant says, it was for courtesy purposes. Thank you. Thanks for considering my warmth this time. Actually, what's interesting is, if I do get too warm, then my heart will be like, no thank you, and then I'll stop functioning. So, I think a Kokomo is very proper at this hour. We are an hour and a half into stream. It was a good time. I already rolled up my sleeves. And now they're gone. And Kadona says, no, Rev, you're 2 hours behind me, so you're safe. Oh, so just me. Oh, wait, no. You're saying no to Rev. Oh my god. My functionality is 2%. I swear. How are you guys so patient with me? Okay, so Rev's a nerd. Oh wait, you're calling Rev a nerd? Wait, just because I'm safe doesn't mean that you're safe, bud. I'm gonna come beat you up for calling Revenants a nerd. I'll take you on. You'll take it back, nerd. Peachy said, you're all behind me like nerds. What? No, you're calling us nerds. This is gonna be an all-out brawl. This sleepover stream is gonna turn into a fight. Tara says, oh yeah? Explain this. I'm gonna check it out. Okay, you're right. That is scandalous. He was pretty smug about it, too. Alright. I'm sorry, Dante. I'll make you bigger to make up for it. And put you behind Knuckles. Oh, I don't know why he's in front of me, though. He's sketchy. Moving a little closer there. And a little behind me. There we go. Now he's closer. We're buds. We're close. This whole sleepover had a drama and falling out between me and Dante, and we came back. Cardona says, tough words for someone in a pocket. Hey, I'm 1 inch tall. I could climb into your bloodstream. How do you feel about that? I can just, you know, closing your arteries tight, help you sleep tight. That was a very poor reference to a song. My Trains by Lemon Demon? Anyways, when I'm 1 inch small, what are you gonna do? I can just crawl into your bloodstream. I don't want to be there, though. That sounds like a bad place to be. But, Griff says, no need for such confrontations. Oh, okay. Well, if you're cool with being a nerd. And Granada says, pillow fight! Yeah! If I had, like, one of those object throwing systems, I could just enable pillows for pillow fights. Dear says, I'm working on a sub-goal drawing, kind of. Ooh! That's fun. No, it says sleepover turned into a fist fight. Yeah, pillow fight! No, it's like, we got bloody Knuckles. Not you, Knuckles, you're fine. But Tierf says, Dante's a slut. Don't like that. Tierf says, leave my bloodstream out of it. Have you ever heard that song? Well, I'll post a link for anyone in chat. It's a really fun song. And it's not about closing arteries shut. But it's like really obscene. I think My Train's Lemon Demon. It's great. Also, there's a really cute animation to it. But I'll just link the song. If you Google it, you'll find the animation, though. Oh my goodness. All my tabs, and my mic's in front of them. How could it... There we go. I would listen to it in the background, but I don't know if Lemon Demon would come at me for copyright. He was once a Newgrounds guy, from what I gather. So I'm sure he'd be kinda cool about it, but I don't know. Just in case, there's a great jam for your perusal. It's pretty hype, so if you're feeling pretty sleepy, I'd recommend listening to it about mid-afternoon tomorrow, when you're needing a pick-me-up. Not really a morning song, though. It's a little too hype for that. Ooh, or an evening song if you're getting ready for a rave. Dear says, why is this song already so funny? It's so good! Brev showed me it. And I, like, listened to it on repeat on Spotify for, like, so long. I was like, this is so catchy. It's so fun. Dear says, tiny little trains take me away! But yeah, the breakdown talks about climbing into your arteries. I won't do that, I swear! You can trust me in your pockets! Corona says, bold of you to assume I don't listen to Screamo while going to sleep. That song should be safe. That is actually bold of you to listen to Screamo when going to sleep. I'm impressed. Oh, I can delete this reference. I think I'm done with it. Besides, it's clouding my beautiful Knuckles Dante Pichu combo. Curated specifically by me, Rue, and Peachy. I mean, when I used to go to sleep, I used to listen to Kagamine Len music every single night. Because if I had a single day of my life where I didn't listen to Kagamine Len, I would be really distraught. I'd be like, I'm not a real fan. And he was like my husband, so. Actually, earlier I mentioned that I'm making a Knuckles Eat-a bag. And I'm very, very stoked about it. I'm so happy to have my first Eat-a bag be Knuckles. But the original idea was I was gonna have a Kagamine Len Eat-a bag. Oh, hey! Hey, Lasso, how's it going? Meowdy! How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Gano says, I'm putting you inside a Ziploc bag and then placing you in my pocket so you can't get out. Can you at least put a hole in it? You know what? Fuck that. I got sharp teeth. I'm gonna put a hole in myself before I suffocate. I don't need you to do that for me. the Ziploc bag's nice for protection anyways. I don't like bugs, and they can't get in there. Unless I put holes in it. Oh. Rizal says it's important to support husbands. It is! So I listen to Len every single night. Lassa says, vibin'. How's art going? Not incredibly productive, but very fun. So, I would say, even more productive than anticipated. Because you can't produce fun very easily. But you can produce art with effort. Fun comes without effort, I think. Yeah, I don't know if that came out the way I wanted it to. Fun comes without, a choice. But, so you should grasp that. More than productivity? There's a saying in there. I hope it's conveyed. And brain cells do not come out of productivity, apparently. We have learned that today. But glad you're vibing. And Kadona says, obviously, I'm not going to leave you there without air. Thank you. I mean, if I'm an alien, can I breathe in outer space? I'm not going to test it. Space seems kind of lonely and cold, and I don't really like the idea. But yeah, I was going to originally do a Kakamino Len Ita bag. Do any of you guys have Ita bags? I think they're so neat. I would love to see if anyone had them. But I was gonna do Len, and then I realized there's like no buttons at all on Etsy for Len at all. And I was like, how? He's like one of the most primary Vocaloids. I was so disappointed. And you know what? There's not a lot of Knuckles merchandise either, but there was more Knuckles merch than Len merch. So I decided to do a Knuckles Ita bag instead. I'll probably post pictures. And Rev says, or Rosalia says, yes, you're safe in space. Oh. Wait, do you know more about being an alien you probably know more about being an alien than I do. Wait, unless you're an alien too? You knew all along? I mean, I assume if I come from space, surely I can breathe there. But what if I'm like another species like humans? And like, I have to have like some sort of oxygen substance. I wonder. I don't know a lot about what I am. What I'm here. I know that much. Mev says, in outer space, no one can hear you breathe. Especially if you can't breathe. Kira says, I do kinda. Ooh. Kira says, it's not really a thing, it's just a little window. I would love to see, though. I want to see all your enamels and cool stuff. And Kodona says, I'll even add a bit of tea, so you can drink. Oh, but we're swimming in tea, that'd be so nice. As long as I can get a shower afterward, because it could get really gross. But I would love that. Rizal says, once late at night in Grand Central, a girl complimented my Harsha font. I think. Harsha font from Final Fantasy, that's 14, Ita bag, but I was too flustered to ask her if he liked him too, lol. Aw, that's so nice that they complimented it. That I'm googling who Harsha font is. I can't pronounce the name, but I can sure as heck Google him. Harsha font. I like the way that sounds. But that sucks. I mean, I've totally been there. I remember someone complimented all my Miku stuff, and I complimented all their Miku stuff, and then we I guess in that situation, we both knew it. But we never exchanged info or anything like that. Rizal just says, she yelled, I like your Ita bag, as she sprinted to a train. We were like ships in the night. Oh, what is it? Here we are, the two of us, like ships upon a winding river. And yet, somehow, we found each other like strangers, you and I. From Over the Garden Wall, Ships in the Night. That was like my favorite Over the Garden Wall song. Is it evident I have ADHD yet? Rev says, I love your singing. Thank you. That's really nice of you to say. I'm glad. It can be not bad to hear. But, Ships in the Night, huh? I totally get that. There was a Bluey episode kind of like that. It was called Camping. If you guys have never seen Bluey, the camping episode made me fucking cry. Oh my god. It essentially was the premise, Ships in the Night, when you just kind of meet someone briefly and then they're gone. But it was, really moving. I've met a lot of people in my life and had to say goodbye all the time. So, it's kind of nice when you even just have brief interactions with someone. Conventions totally bring those out in me all the time. Where it's like, oh, I go to a con and someone's like, hey, Nico Yazawa, how's it going? And I'm like, oh, hey, ha ha ha. And then we like hang out and they're like, wow, you're such a cute Nico. And I'm like, oh, you're a cute Nico. And then we never see each other again. And it's like, wow, what a moment. I'll remember it forever. But I don't know who you are. I just know that you were nice. But, Rosalia says, I love the mashed potato song from Over the Garden Wall. That's very powerful taste. I feel like that was a song, when I showed it to my mom, she was like, it's like a bit, it's like really, really upbeat and like really fun. But I think in like sometimes like a way that seems like a bit too intense for some people, because they're like, oh man, like it's a bit kiddie, I guess. Which I don't think it's super kiddie or anything. But I know it can be one of those songs that people are kind of like, about. So I think if it's like your favorite, or if you really, really love it, then I think that shows that you have a really good heart. Not that the people who dislike it have a bad heart, because my mom's really cool. But Rosalia says it's an acquired taste song for sure. Yeah, that's a good way to phrase it. It's an acquired taste. But I think if you can enjoy it anyways, it kind of shows that you can see a lot in something, even when people are kind of skeptical of it. You can still see such good in it. That's so nice. Mara says, oh, you watch Bluey too? I do, actually thanks to the sibling that I'm drawing right now. Also, I just googled Haurchefant. He looks like if Riku was an elf. Like Riku from Kingdom Hearts. Can I get a transparency to show you guys? I love Bluey. Wait, so do you watch Chewy Blue Rap? And Tyr says, that's so valid. Rosalia's, Tyr says, I don't know what song we were talking about. I was listening to Trains. Oh, I'm so glad if you like Trains. Did you get to the part about the arteries? Let me see if I can get this man onto our stream. I can! Haha! I have the power within me. Please say, no, fuck, it saves as a WebP file. Tyr says, no, I'm listening to the I Got Tiny Trains on repeat. Just that part. Oh my god. You're telling me I can't bring Haurchefant on stream? In transparency? Well, fuck it. Anyways, I bet the Mershivora is really cool. Rosalia says, Haurchefant is the kindest bean. Aw, that's so nice. He looks kind of like Riku, so he gives me the impression that he'd be kind of cold. But I'm glad if he's, like, really nice instead. Definitely shouldn't judge a book by its cover. And Jeff says, fuck WebP files. Yeah, what the fuck is a WebP file? How am I supposed to utilize that shit? I don't understand. Rev says, come down here just to get away. My trains, ow. My trains, ow. Gosh, I don't remember any other words. Just to get away. My Trains is a great song. But let me see. Maybe I'll just get a picture of Haurchefant smiling. And then I'll just put him, please don't be a WebP file. Ha 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 ha. It isn't. Let me throw him on stream. We can all admire Rosalia's great taste together. Look at this very nice, friendly looking person. But like, you see what I mean though, right? He kind of does look like Riku from Kingdom Hearts. Like a little bit. Communist says 100. Wait, oh, cheer 100 bits! I don't know why I misread that as 100! Thanks for cheering bits! That's so sweet of you! I'm so not used to the whole bit system. Thanks! Appreciate it. I feel invigorated with cheers! And Clemantic year on from Brevs. Thank you! We're ending this stream in Clemantic style for the future of now! The future is now! Thanks to science! Tyr says, it pissed me off when I'm looking for the dang transparency. WebP can sugma. Yeah, it's really frustrating. I'm like, just give me a PNG. Who the fuck put this in WebP? Tyr says, oh, he do look a lot like Riku, right? Tyr says, it's the house style of Square Enix, I guess. Oh shit, that is the same people. Oh my god. See, I was never a Final Fantasy kid or, I was gonna say Steven Universe. It was never, Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts guy. So, oh, but if you guys are looking for a Kingdom Hearts playthrough, Rev has been playing through that recently, and he loves it, and is having a blast. Rosalia says, when the player character is going through a tough time, Haurchefant is the character who really takes you in and helps you get back on your feet. Aww, that's so sweet. I'm so glad that you have like a whole Eat bag worth of merch. I think that game is really well supported. Like, I think people really, really like it. And it's nice to see everyone be so hype about something. And to have so much fan-made content for it. Dear says, Square Enix presents Steven Universe. Kingdom Hearts is so good. I wish I could get into Kingdom Hearts, but the gameplay just isn't my jam. But I love the weird-ass story. It's very fun. Vivi's here! Hello! How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Tyr says, the dialogue is god-awful but so funny. It is. I think that's my favorite part. Vivi, we were just talking about Hierophant from Final Fantasy 14, because Rizaldia has a cool-ass fucking Vita bag, which, oh shit, I just processed that for the second time. You gotta show me, if you're comfortable. You gotta, like, DM it to me or something. I would love to see your Hierophant Vita bag. And I'll show you my Knuckles one once I make it. But Vivi says, Kingdom Hearts was an important part of my childhood. Yeah, it seems to have that effect on people, because, like, it is really impactful, like, the music, the high-quality, like, cutscenes, and the amount of impact they put in the story, and stuff like that. Like, I think, even as someone who didn't play it, I can never discredit the impact it's had. And frankly, when I hear some of the music, I just get really moved. And, like, see some of the scenes and hear about some of the stuff. And Tira says, have you seen the Kingdom Hearts out of context? I think I have. I've also seen Angry Video Game Nerd try to break down the timeline of Kingdom Hearts, and it's really fucking funny. The part where it lost me is when there was like an online game to get some of the lore, and then it's no longer existing, and I'm like, wait, so you could just never play that ever again, and you'll just won't get that part of lore unless you look up videos? And it's like, yeah, I guess so. Like, damn, that's intense. But, Tira says it fucking kills me. Rosalia says, I'll have to see if I've got any good photos, or dig it out of the closet it's living in. Well, I'm sure it's enjoying its time in the closet. It's pretty cold outside. It's probably cozier in there. Well, I guess I don't know the weather where you're at. Personally, it's gotten a lot warmer here, but it was really cold. It was 0 degrees when I left before Christmas. It was awful. I was worried about my cats, but, I mean, the house was warm, so that was good. Thankfully. Because I didn't play it until high school, and it gave me mom nightmares. Mom nightmares? What does that mean? What are mom... Wait, like... As a casual Kingdom Hearts liker, I think it's just fun nonsense. Yeah, I think it gave my mom nightmares. Oh! I misread that, thank you. Wow, I can't believe it gave your mom nightmares. I mean... I guess I can see it. Anything can really give you nightmares. I had nightmares just about camping the other day. That's pretty random. Like, I haven't been camping in years. The Peaches has never got the hype with Kingdom Hearts, but I respect that it helped others through tough times. Yeah, I totally get that. Also, thank you, Rizaldia, for potentially digging out your Ita bag and sending pictures. Maybe you could get Riku merch sometimes and just pass it off as Hierophant. But Tira said she dreamed I was being attacked by the Heartless in the Hercules stage, and she thought she was a ghost and she had to scare them away. I wish that was a mechanic where you could just be a ghost and scare them away. But that's kind of scary. Eh. Sorry to your mom's past nightmares. Tira says, it was for my mom, lol. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be kind of goofy to other people, like that dream didn't have to be scary. But I can see why it would be. Because especially since someone you love is in danger. Man, my nightmares are like, I kiss someone. It's like, ew! But then I have, like, pleasant dreams. Where it's like, I'm Simon from Detroit Become Human, and I kiss Marcus from Detroit Become Human. And it's like, you know what? That's not a bad dream at all. I wake up and I'm like, aw, good for them. Because it was like an out-of-body experience. Tira says, it's okay. It was very funny. We both think it's funny now. Well, good! Tira says, oh god, gross. Yeah, for real, honestly. I mean, sorry to those who like kissing people, but it's not really my jam. Unless it's fan art. Or, is it fan art if you make your own art of yourself? I would draw myself kissing someone. I don't think I'd kiss someone. That's just like my parents. Tira says, cuties. So it's weird to, like, Tira says, yes? Yeah, like, I can be my own fan. I'm cheering myself on every day. I kind of have to, don't I? We gotta be our own biggest fan. Oh my god, Tira says, I'm not sure. Has anyone here seen Zombieland Saga? That's what I've been watching, and I've been having such a good time with it. Tira says, I think it's just official art if you're making it. Ooh. Official art. Man, if I had the rights, I'd make art of me as Clement. But dude, this crew is fucking batshit right now. Clement, Knuckles, Pichu, and Dante. I feel like I'm in the Smash Brothers world. Hey, I'm an electric type trainer. Just that I have an electric type Pokemon actually makes a lot of sense. Tier says, nah, you're in Fortnite. No! I don't even play Fortnite! But it does bring a lot of people together, and they do really enjoy it. Tier says, sorry. I guess I could also be in Fall Guys. Knuckles is in Fall Guys, but I don't know about the other two. Knuckles would never be in Smash Brothers, because Smash Brothers would never be so nice to us. Which, I mean, I guess it's an ungrateful statement. Smash Brothers gave us a lot of characters. They couldn't give us every character. But one more Sonic would have been so nice. And Tira says, that's true. Smash is whack. Fennec first time chat. Oof. Oofs into the room. Fennec Strings. Hello. How are you? And Tira says, because I didn't put Professor Layton. Professor Layton in Smash. That'd be wild. I mean, that would just stop the game and solve puzzles. And that would just hurt your opponents. Unless Professor Layton has like a gun or something I don't know about. But Fennec says, hello, hello, how are you? And Tara says, I will call you right now. I mean, you can totally call me on Discord. You want to hop in here? And tell you the moveset for Professor Layton. Do you want to tell the chat the moveset for Professor Layton? And Fennec says, I'm good. And Tira says, in theory, yes. Alright, cool. And Fennec, I'm so glad you're doing well, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm working on a fur badge for my sibling, but now I am working on making Tira here. Tira says, yes, it's so important. It is important. You're right. You have a vision, and it should be shared. So heck. Oh, whoops, it went straight to my phone. You can probably hear that. I'll call you. I have to open Discord though first, because I don't ever have it open for some reason. Alright, let's see. Let me get it so that chat can hear you. Chat, if you would be so kind and so nice to tell me if Tirif appears, I would greatly appreciate it. Join voice call. Tirif? Are you there?
I hear.
You're here! Can anyone else hear Tirif too?
I think I can hear myself, so I'm gonna have to mute your stream. I am tired of all of this Professor Layton oppression. Every time I'm like, Professor Layton in Smash, they're like, well, what would he do? Well, listen, if you've played any of the games, you would know he is a master swordsman. He can do sword shit. He can also make a gun out of a, like, slot machine. They could incorporate that. And he can do, like, flips and shit. There's so many things Professor Layton can do.
Really? He can do flips?
Yes, he's an athlete.
I got you on stream now.
Oh, like my physical being?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I guess that's how I feel. Okay. Whenever they released, they were like, "Oh, who do you want to Smash?" I'm like, Professor Layton, hands down. Don't fight me on this. If you don't, and they were like, what would he even do? They put Phoenix Wright in the goddamn Capcom, and he literally can't do shit, and they found some things for him to do. Professor Layton, at least, is like an actual can do something. He MacGyvers things out of nothing. Out of nothing.
They do have Steve from Minecraft. He does the same thing.
Steve from Minecraft?
Yeah. You know,
I mean, I know he's there, but I'm mad about it.
Because he, like, makes stuff out of nothing. And Fennec says, sound promising. I mean, he's on board.
I think everyone should be on board with Professor Layton, and if I had a bigger platform, all I would do is share my love for Professor Layton with everyone. It has a show. It has... Oh gosh, what's happening? I love when Phoenix Wright says, it's lawyering time, and lawyered all over the place. I can't tell if that's a real thing that happens in the Capcom games.
If he just
But-
has objections and smacks you with his pointer finger, I mean,
He
I gotta
literally
play
does
it.
that. I've seen he literally like throws papers at you and he's like like that's one of his moves in the Capcom versus whatever the fuck it is.
Oh my god.
Is Steve good? I haven't played Smash since like the DS.
My brother actually, I went to visit him around Christmas, and he got me like all the DLC characters. He's like, you haven't played them? And then he bought them all and was like, play them. And I was like, okay. And then, Steve's really hard because you have to like mine to get materials while people are trying to kill you. And then go back to your crafting table if people haven't broken it, and then craft with your materials a weapon. And, that's too much for my little brain, running away from everyone and keeping my table safe, and then also just making a weapon so I can start killing you. I'm sure if you're really good at the game, you can do that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's too much multitasking. I just like to press left B and not die.
I like a good parry. I usually get my ass beat when I try to parry, but like the satisfaction of when I do it and someone gets like blasted to the other side of the universe is enough for me. I'm a simple man.
I think there's also like a Tekken stage where you can do that. Also, I tried to get you in here and I don't know how to do it. I'm so sorry.
Oh, bro, I don't have my VTuber studio on, so that was probably part of it. But yeah, I'm very passionate about Professor Layton, and the fact that it's not more popular pisses me off.
That's fair. I mean, especially if he's got all these cool abilities and stuff like
He's
that.
such
like,
a
he's
cool
an acrobatic
guy.
swordsman. There's not like enough of those.
He's a gentleman. He can do flips, and he can make little, and he can solve puzzles and mysteries, and he's so awesome.
Well, I really appreciate you telling us how he could be a really cool Smash person.
He could. Whenever I said, whenever they did it, I contemplated just like doing a quick like thing of like, oh, this is what his B could be, or this is what his like side left B or his down B could be. Like he could be a parry character just because I would like that.
Yeah, the parry characters are really fun. I feel like Peach and Daisy's parry is like perfect for me because it lasts way too long to be like considerate of others.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, oh good, I need that time because I'm really, really bad at parrying.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just gonna do it. Oh, also thank you for saying I sound very cute. I appreciate it. The element of the puzzles could be his moves, and there's like things called hint coins. He could just like throw coins at you. Yeah, he's gonna make it hail.
I love that. Well, now I'm kind of sad because they said that they were done.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it anymore, which is a crying shame. And the thing is even if they did, they wouldn't put Professor Layton in it because they're bastards. They put some fucking homie from Monster Hunter or something. Bet.
Yeah,
Hoes
probably.
love Monster Hunter.
You know what I would expect? I would expect yet another Fire Emblem character.
Bro, there's so many Fire Emblem games.
There are so many Fire Emblem characters that I just genuinely get kind of sad about it.
What was your one wish? Sorry, Peachy asked. They got their one wish in Smash.
Well, what was it?
I'm glad they put Ridley in it, at least. I thought that was an interesting...
Cool. Oh, Pyramithra, really? I'm so surprised. Because whenever
I don't
they
know
enter, she's from Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and she's really fun to play, but the reason I was kind of miffed a little bit when she came out, though I will say she's really fun to play for sure, is because she hadn't had her game come out yet, so she felt like an advertisement to me. Because she didn't even exist long enough for us to actually decide we liked her. Oh, the whole stream whited out. I didn't realize that this image was massive.
That is a big ass image you got there.
It is, and now I can't zoom out
that's me.
to see it. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Why'd you put me there? I'm too big. I'm too big to contain.
Alright.
Why did you do this?
You were too big. I need to delete you and bring you back.
Good luck.
It is, I mean, this makes sense. I feel like it would take a lot to contain all this knowledge and all this wisdom and all this creativity.
I have 0 of those things, but
You
I
have so
appreciate
much
you
of those
lying for the
things.
stream.
No.
This is
I
an
don't
advertisement.
I'm like Applejack. If I lie, I just break out in hives.
I
I'm
don't
so
think
sorry,
that's
this
a.
is
I don't
not...
think that's a trait that she has. I'm gonna be honest.
Wow, I guess I'm the real pony head over here.
You're right. I'm a fake fan. I've never even watched My Little Pony. I just knew that off the top of my head from no reason at all.
Maybe I should
I
make
don't
you
know
bigger
her.
and then just put your head here.
You can do whatever you want. You didn't even have to put me on there.
Well,
I
we
just
gotta...
came to bitch and complain.
Aw, well, it was greatly treasured. You mean you came here to share your wisdom, and you came here to share your vision with the
My
world.
vision is for sure what it is. My vision to have Professor Layton just seep his little hinty puzzle claws into everything is all I want.
Wait.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 doesn't even have her? That's crazy.
Oh. So she's a Xenoblade
Oh wait, so
Chronicles
she is
2
in
character?
it. Okay, so it wasn't an advertisement.
Yeah, because if she was in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but they were just trying to... Okay, because for some reason I thought she was from the newest Xenoblade, and they, like, made her before the game came out, and I was like, wait, then how do you even have a good impression of her? Because I was still seeing trailers for the game she was in as they released her. And Peachy says Power Method was in 2, not 3. Okay, let me see when 2 came out. Because then I'm gonna fix my timeline in my head.
I didn't even know that Xenoblade existed until I was introduced to Shirtless Shulk.
Via
I honestly
Smash.
think, yeah, Smash via Shirtless Shulk, which is for some reason very hard to say.
Shirtless Shulk.
Shirtless Shulk.
Shirtless Shulk, Shirtless Shulk, Shirtless Shulk, Shirtless Shulk. Ah, God, that's really hard. Oh my God.
I told you.
PG
You
says
tried to flex
2017,
on
I
me
believe.
and you hurt yourself.
No, I'm intact, and it's like got like 100% in Smash. I'm still going. I'm good.
I'm fine. I'm fine. If I get flicked, I'm gonna be shot into space, but I'm fine.
Oh,
I have 400 HP, or whatever
yeah.
the percent is.
Joke's on you, I'm Jigglypuff. I can be durable as hell. You just need to see.
Or Jigglypuff is, I mean, also Kirby. Kirby's very good. December 1st, 2017 is when the second one came out.
So yeah,
I
if it's
didn't even know.
2017, she definitely came into Smash way after that. Okay, so this whole time I've had the impression that she was just a fucking advertisement, and I was like, we can't even like her yet. What the hell? Because I think I watched the like promotion video for her, and they were like, because the new game's coming out, we were gonna put her in Smash, and I was like, she's not even out yet then. Okay, that was my misunderstanding.
I mean, it does sound kind of like it also was an advertisement, which is
Yeah.
not necessarily a thing, but at least she existed,
Yeah, at least she
prior.
had some sort of ability to be likable before they just decided she was gonna be a Smash character. That takes a lot of my bitterness out of her existence then, because she's also just really fun to play in Smash. She's really interesting, and she reminds me of like Zelda back in the day, where you could down B and turn into Sheik.
Oh, yeah.
I miss that.
I mean, they just have her as another character, don't they?
They do,
Can't you just be?
but you can't be both in the same battle now.
Oh, yeah, you definitely can't do that. You have to pick a struggle.
Yeah, you just would be like, do I want to be really fast, or do I want to be really slow and powerful? Which I'm
Do you
always
want to
gonna
be a
pick
tank?
fast.
I'm always gonna pick fast. I can't stand being slow. People who can play like King K. Rool or Donkey Kong, they're the strongest people on this planet. Or like Bowser. They
Oh,
are
yeah.
stronger than I will ever be because I have no patience to like trudge across the stage.
Yeah, like every time I'm walking as any of those characters, I feel like my fun in the game slipping away from me. Rev says
Yeah, I
Samus,
don't.
Samus, and Zero Suit Samus. Oh yeah, they're just separate characters too now, huh?
Yeah, I mean, before I think. Oh, could you turn into them? I thought that it was just a skin.
So before in the Wii one, when they first introduced like Smash moves, like or ultimates or whatever, where you could like smash
Yeah, you get
the
the little
ball.
ball and then you just kill everyone on the whole stage.
Yeah, Samus's was that she would shoot a giant ray and her whole armor would fall apart and she would turn into Zero Suit Samus, and that was like the only way you could be Zero Suit Samus was to unlock her via doing your smash.
I did not know that.
Yeah, but now they're two separate people, so you could just be them the whole time. Miji says, I love Donkey Kong. DK was one of my mains for a while, same with Ganondorf. You could also start as Zero Suit. Yeah, you could start the game as Zero Suit, which is cool. Because it was like, in the, oh man, I miss the multiplayer for Smash so much. It was so fun. Like the multiplayer story mode. in the Wii one was really good. And Brev says, which made me never want to use my Smash low key. That's fair, because Brev just likes playing Samus with the suit on. So you'd never just want to suddenly be Zero Suit.
Maybe that's why they changed it.
Yeah, because they're just like, yeah, we don't want you to like be forced to be a character or to have to wait that long to be a character again. Michi's isn't Brawl, yeah, get the final Smash again, lol. Yeah, you just have to get it back to back to turn back into Samus again. So that one makes sense. They would change the functionality of it. Tier,
That sounds like a lot.
Ever a scene kid?
Was I? I don't know what you would define as a scene kid. I had colored hair at many points in my life, if that's what you count as a scene kid.
Of all the pictures on my screen presently, were you like any of these people?
Nah, I didn't have that like mullet haircut thing. And I mean, I wore Gur t-shirts at some point. I definitely had the I Like Invaders then. Is that the homie from damn Madoka Magica? Is that a scene kid?
No, that's because
I didn't realize that the monster from Madoka Magica was a scene kid representation.
No, I'm putting it
I
on
am
my
learning.
sibling shirt. They're gonna be right here. I'm putting
Well,
it here.
I'll trust you.
Yeah, Momo Nagisa,
I
real
see
scene kid rep. Also made
well,
Kyoko's,
what do I know?
Kyoko's like soul gem is what I decided to put as there, because my sibling really likes Madoka, and like a lot of scene kids put a character that's cute on their shirt. So I was like, I'll just make it Nagisa Momoe.
That's valid.
And I'll make their
Which
like
character do you not play, Peachy? Sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's such an ominous statement. I do play all characters in Smash when I can except one. Sora. Oh, why is that?
Oh, I've never even played Sora in Smash.
My brother hates playing Sora on Smash, but Brevs really loves playing Sora in Smash. So I guess it's real hit or miss.
I like playing Sora in Kingdom Hearts, but I don't think that counts. I said that character. That didn't make sense. You don't like him as a character? Like in his game? Or just like in Smash?
Like his character playset?
Yeah. As specific as that is, it's not specific at all. Like, I don't like him as a character. Okay, like his gameplay, or like from his game, or like...
Well, the mystery's unraveling. It started with all except one, and now it's like Sora, but it's like Sora, but why? Oh, hello, Shemaya! How's it going? I hope today's treating you well. We're talking Smash Bros.
He's just well-rounded, but like the opposite of that. Negative, well-rounded, bad-rounded,
so
very sharp and rugged.
Like gameplay and person-wise. I guess that's fair. You don't have to like Kingdom Hearts and Sora at the same time.
I don't think Peachy said they liked Sora or Kingdom Hearts, or did they?
Oh yeah, because Peachy said that he agreed with my situation of like not really liking Kingdom Hearts, but like liking that other people had it. Peachy says it comes from my own dislike of the series. Okay, that's
gotcha. Fair. I like Kingdom Hearts. Okay, I think it's a good time, and I'm here to have a good time, and it's really stupid.
I wish I liked Kingdom Hearts because I really want to get through the story, and I really want to like figure out.
Bro, that's me. Get me out of there.
I'm trying to make
I don't belong here. I don't belong here. What am I doing here? I have a transparent one that I could just send you, I think.
But then I wouldn't have to go through any effort to show my appreciation of your existence.
Oh, damn, that would be such a shame.
Yeah, I agree. I'm glad we see eye to eye. Did I get it right?
It kills me.
Other cans, that's fine. Like what you like. Yeah, I definitely get that.
That's valid. If you ever want, actually, I don't know how I would do that. I was gonna say I would play it for you, but I'm not smart enough to. I have it on like old ass PlayStation 3, so I don't know how to make that shit work.
PlayStation? Oh wait, Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have like one of those there's like red, white, yellow like streaming cables so that you can see it on your screen.
That's crazy. I don't have one of them.
I definitely recommend it. The one I got was like super cheap, so if I can find out where it's from, I'll let you know. It's not like it's like
Well,
the
then I would have
fabulous,
to go
but
get my PlayStation 3 from my mom's house, and that's like 10 hours away, so
so
that'd
you'd
be
have to
really
wait
hard.
till like holiday and then go
You,
get it.
you know
Because I've
what,
tried so many
Peachy?
times to get into it, never worked. Frankly, I want to so bad, but I actually do just like watching people play it more than I like playing it because
That is so valid.
I just don't like how floaty Sora is, but I realize if you played the game growing up, that's not an issue for you at all.
That's true. If you play the game when you're like, if you play a lot of games that have like jank mechanics, you just learn that they're just fucked, and that's just how they are.
You're like,
Like, I can play old Nintendo 64 games, and I'm like, this is fine. And then I try to give it to someone, I'm like, I literally beat this when I was 4. Why are you having so hard of a time?
I
This
kind
is
of feel
literally a
that.
game for babies. And
They're
then I'm
my
like, well, they
babies.
didn't get that skill set. And then I have to take myself back and be like, why don't you calm the fuck down? This is a video.
No, but like, I get that. Like, Brevs is we're playing Twilight Princess right now, but every time she steps back into playing a 3D Zelda game, which she never really played growing up, she's like, oh, these controls are really weird. I'm like, well, they're all on the screen. So if you ever have any question of what to press, it like says like Z for crouch and stuff like that on the screen. So you can just do that. And part of me is like, is this control scheme really that complicated? I mean, there's a specific mechanism for each one. But at the end of the day, she's never played like a 3D Zelda, so like it definitely makes sense that she's like, this is not an intuitive thing for me.
Yeah, I've never played any Zelda, so I think if I tried to play a Zelda game, I'd be like, what in the hell is going on? I watched, I think, Ergo play like a randomizer one, and I'm like, I can't tell if this is like some normal thing or if this is because it's being broken. I am also a big Sonic Adventure fan.
Yeah. Oh my
We're
god.
big Sonic fans here.
Were you here when I mentioned I'm getting a Knuckles Ita bag?
I did. You said that you were gonna get a some other one, but you couldn't. Oh, Lynn. You were gonna get Lynn, but you couldn't find
Enough Len merch.
enough Lynn merch.
That's right,
She
because we were
kind of
talking about the
blows.
ships in the night of Rosalgia and how she found I'm gonna keep butchering this man's name the more I say it, but Harscherfeld?
Haschenfroth.
ha-
That is not his name. That is not his name. Don't
Hash.
don't 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 repeat me. I'm saying it wrong.
Well, that guy. I mean, especially when you have like kind of a niche interest and you find someone who like also has that niche interest and then you never see them again, you're like, oh.
Sad.
Also, I realized something recently. I was talking to a friend in a Skype and a Discord call, and I was like, "What are your favorite Sonic characters?" And they were like, "Well, Knuckles and Shadow." And I was like, "Oh, totally same. Like Knuckles is my favorite primary character, and Shadow's my favorite secondary character." I actually think it's changing. I might be liking
Oh no.
Rouge a little more than Shadow, but I don't know yet.
Damn. I'm not gonna put my opinion since you know where my laurels lie.
We gotta reveal your secrets to everyone now that you're here.
Angie, oh man, it ain't a secret. I love Rouge. Rouge is my wife. Also,
She's
I love
sweet.
Knuckles. Knuckles and Rouge are my favorite, and they have always been my favorite because of the gameplay in the Sonic Adventure games.
You know, I'm hoping to play Adventure 2 this year because I've never played it and I've never watched a playthrough of it.
Oh damn.
So
Well, if you play
excited.
it on stream, I'll just watch happily.
Aw. I was hoping I might play it with Brevs, but I was like, maybe it'd be so cool if Brevs and I could like record it because we never recorded anything together.
Oh, that'd be cute.
And none
I
of you
am a
heard
treasure
Brevs.
hunter.
You're a treasure hunter, Tira? Nice.
Yeah, I still haven't beat Sonic Frontiers because I've been trying to play it on stream and I've been trying to keep it to Sonic on Fridays, but I keep having to work, which blows sack.
I'm so sorry. But have you
It's
been
okay.
enjoying it so far?
Oh, I love it. I finally got past the Knuckles level.
Yay! How'd you feel about
Yeah.
it?
I liked it. I thought it was good. I was like, this is fun. I'm on
Aw.
Tails' stage now, and I'm like, what in the fuck?
I hope you
Like they
enjoy it.
added a whole lot of shit in the Tails levels, and then they keep like forcing my camera to do a certain thing, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. Stop.
Yeah, my
The
first
camera,
impressions of
like,
that level was like, why are there so many 2D segments? I didn't feel like I could jump anywhere without being hopped into a 2D segment.
yeah, that's how I feel, or how I felt. I only dipped my little tootsie into it. Oh yeah, the mech stages, I think, are unanimously nobody really likes them.
Which
I
ones are
guess
the
it
mech
depends on.
stages?
It's in Sonic Adventure 2. You'll know because you'll be having a bad time.
Is like I've seen pictures of Tails in like a mech suit. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
I've the only thing I've done in Sonic Adventure 2 is play the mini games on the home screen with Brevs, and there were parts where you played, I think, inside a mech, and it was so fucking hard to control, and I was like, well,
Yep.
this is a terrible time.
I told you. You're gonna know.
Oh
Oh, you'll
no.
know because Tails can't freaking fly.
Dude, what is up with that? That's like the best part of Tails.
Yeah, whenever, so like throughout Sonic Adventure, you'll get like upgrades. Some of them are optional, but some of them are like mandatory. Once you get the upgrades for the mech, they become tolerable
Okay.
because then you can like hover.
Well, I'll do my best to get those as early on as possible.
You won't have a choice.
Peachy says Tails becomes a worse Knuckles. He just glides.
He glides. I mean, hold on. Let me go on my fucking stream and you can see my pain because I have clips of me suffering. You don't have to watch them now by any means, but just for your own. Oh God, I opened a whole new tab to do this. I was already on Twitch. Why am I like this?
Pain Peko? Like Pain, but like the Pico Hammer? Do you get the Pico
Pain
Hammer in
Peko.
Adventure 2?
Oh, there's no, you don't get the Peko hammer.
No!
You don't get a hammer. You just cry. There's only crying.
That's stupid.
I'm sorry.
Peachy said, no, not the Pico Hammer. There is no Amy. No!
Yeah, you don't get to play Amy in Sonic Adventure 2, which kind of is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? You do get to play Knuckles. Where in the fresh? Oh, that's just the ones I've made. I don't want the ones I've made.
Unless you play multiplayer where she is broken. I played Takal, I think, in multiplayer, and
Oh, I
her
love
audio
Takal.
is like really, really fuzzy, and she's like, for the future of the planet. And you're like, what? What? Yeah, it sounds really, really weird, and it made me laugh when I first heard it.
Yeah, they definitely just like did not give her the dang anything.
They're like, it's Takal from literally like an alleyway.
Yeah, she recorded her lines across the internet.
She's
I am really trying to find. I'm trying to find this. Whenever I got absolutely blasted.
So
This
you
is
actually
not
did play
Sonic.
Sonic Adventure on stream?
I started a Chow Garden.
Oh, that's so nice.
And I named some of the homies after the chat. Some of the little chows are named after chat.
That's so sweet. I'm a little intimidated by the Chow Garden in Sonic Adventure 2, because Brevs and I checked the previous person's save file on our game, and we were just like, there's so many different, like, there's like a school and like a doctor and everything, and I'm like, wow, there's a lot to this.
Well, yeah, it can be. I just kind of like. So the school is just like. You can teach them little, like, insignificant things. Like, you can teach them to play the drums, or you can teach them how to sing and how to draw.
Cute.
It doesn't really do anything. However, if you teach a bunch of them different instruments, they will play the instruments together, and it's adorable.
Aww. You ever play any instruments?
Nope. I don't know how.
Got no rhythm?
I mean, I can sing.
Hey.
Debatably.
Peachy says Chow are annoying. Oh no.
No,
That's what I spent
not
my whole
annoying.
youth taking care of. I mean, I can't fully say he's wrong though. Like, I feel like Chow are annoying, but in a way that make me want to care for and love them very deeply.
They're dumb and they need to be saved.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So now that you finished the Knuckles level, I think I'm starting to like low-key ship Knuckles and Sonic just because of Frontiers.
Damn.
They're
They
like,
definitely are like way more friendly in Frontiers than they are anywhere else.
they have like a weird tension to a lot of their dialogue that made Revs and I laugh, where we're just like, why? They like have really long, lingering gazes, and they just kind of like stay really close proximity the whole time, and I'm like, there is a lot of gayness here. Like, I didn't expect it, but I'm okay with
Oh,
it.
why this so gay though?
Yeah. I was like, Peachy's like, Son Knuckles could be real. Honestly, I feel like Sonux isn't a bad ship.
It's not a bad ship, but it's definitely like, what's the term? It's like what is it? Like
Rivals to
enemies to
lovers.
lovers.
Yeah.
Yep. You knew exactly what I was talking about. That's so wild.
I read fanfic.
I do not read, period.
I read one Sonux fanfic just to see if I liked it. It was okay. I still have mixed feelings.
They need better writers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you could write it in a way that I would really like it, because I'm still kind of like, I don't know. Do I really want to deeply ship Sonic and characters? Oh my god, there's a cute, like, Knuckles Rouge pin on Etsy. I'll have to show it to you, because it's, like, on my wish list to get, and it's really adorable. And she's just kind of, like, waving from a distance, and he looks kind of, like, aggravated. But it's, like, on a little heart pin, and it's, like, a really cute style.
Oh, that sounds cute.
It is.
Alright, let me show you some bullshit. You can watch at your leisure. I don't know why this took. No.
Okay.
If you get any spoilers from this like 15 seconds of me floating into the abyss, I honestly, you're like a wizard.
Aw. You're used to say I'm not a wizard.
I mean, maybe you are. Maybe you shouldn't. Don't look at it. It has spoilers.
Okay, you have to bear with me to figure out how to open browser. Oh god, my music's been off for like a billion years again. I keep forgetting when my music shuts off. I need longer playlists. I've only been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes. How can my playlist have died twice?
Okay. Your playlist is only an hour. Less than.
Why do I keep taking these? But she says, edit it to include the Harry Potter theme. Ew.
Oh, me dying? Honestly, it would oddly fit since it's just like tails floating in the abyss. It's like
no Harry Potters on my streams. They're banned. I'm sorry to say ew, Peachy. I have a strong aversion to Harry Potter.
Do you want to hear something that will probably increase your strong aversion to Harry Potter?
Sure.
So, at some point, Ms. Rawling did a Q&A for people who were, just people who were wondering about Harry Potter. And, there's going to be some people asking some dumbass questions. And someone was like, the bathrooms are kind of always like abandoned. So like, how do the people like poops? Like, do they go poops? What's up with that? And then she's like, oh, the advanced wizards, they just magic the poop out of their bowels.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Like, wow, the fact that you even entertained that with an answer is astonishing.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, what part of you thought
I would have been like, are you okay?
Wrong thing. Not browser. Apparently I need to do window. Yeah, like, why would you even think, like, oh, I need, like, a cool, creative answer? Also, Peachy says, no, it's fine, I'm not a fan either. I just see a lot of memes of flying things. Honestly, I wish I could magic poop out of my bowels. I mean, that's fair.
I mean, honestly,
nice
I don't think it's a bad evolution. I just think it's weird that she answered it seriously.
Yeah. I'm like, was she waiting for this question? Did she pay him off?
She was like, it's time.
It's my
I
time.
want them to know.
But, Peachy, no harm in bringing it up or anything like that. I'm sure that I feel like definitely meme formats can transcend. Oh my god, this is above everything. Sorry about that.
Bless you.
Thank you. I feel like memes can transcend their original content sometimes. Like, sometimes people don't even know where, like, the originality or the origin of a meme is.
Yeah,
and
that's
true.
Not
uncommon. Are you guys Are y'all ready for this?
I mean, I was there.
No, you don't lie to me.
What do you
I know you
mean?
weren't.
That's my overlay.
No. See, I don't see you though. On
Wow,
my
that's
screen.
messed up. I'm being censored and oppressed.
Peachy says, "Bless you." Thank you. And ready. All right. See, I was seeing if Peachy was ready. Come on, Tira. If you'd be inconsiderate.
Ow. I'm being slandered.
No! No, Tails!
Did you watch me eat shit?
Currently watching you eating shit.
Sorry about it.
Fly until we find something to land on.
You
I'm
see that
so
floating?
I won't go down.
That floating that's happening? That's an
Yeah.
upgrade. You don't get that off the bat.
That's terrible. Why
Yeah.
would they do that? Did they play
I don't
test
know.
this? Dude, it was so bad I fucking glitched out. Oh my
Damn, I'm
god, my
sorry.
YouTube studio just fucking crashed on my phone. It was so sad.
I'm so sorry. Oh yeah. Also, if you've never played, has Brevs played Sonic before?
Yes, she
The
keeps
second
telling me
one?
really ominous things about it.
Okay, I don't know what she's telling you, but I don't. She's probably right, but it's another one of those games where if you didn't play it as you were little, there's gonna be some jank that you're not ready for.
Oh no. I mean,
The outside of the barriers have a one-way collision. Does that mean you can go out of them, but you can't go back in, so you'll just be trapped?
that's fucked.
It is. Oh, also, this is the little thing that is fucked for me personally about Sonic Adventures. So on the GameCube version, there's a glitch where you can like be Sonic and you can zoopity zoop out of the Chow Garden and float around in the abyss. But on the like other game imports or whatever you call that, that's gone. You can't do it. They fixed it.
So
Of
what
all the
does
things
that-
they should have fixed.
what does that glitch mean? Like what? So does it
It
like you can
doesn't
like
mean anything.
investigate the
It
void?
makes me really happy.
Oh
It
no!
does nothing. It does nothing. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't help you. You just go around in the ether and then you can come back and everything's fine.
And they fixed that.
Yeah, but they didn't fix like the... In one of the... There's actually a couple levels where if you press a button at the beginning, you just instantly die.
I mean, is that speedrunning or am I wrong?
I mean, I guess it's
speedrunners take
any
advantage.
percent... Huh?
Chi-Chi says speedrunners take advantage. They
Oh,
just
they
die
do.
immediately. Speedrunning life.
Beat Sonic, any percent dies, percent zero.
Yeah, I mean, considers like, what do you mean the ending is? Like, for you, it could just be murder. It could just be death.
It could just be losing all of my lives and going back to the main menu.
So, Adventure 2, I've heard, has a really good story. Would you say that's the best part of it?
I think that the first Sonic has a better, or the first Sonic Adventure rather, has a better story than the second Sonic Adventure. That might be
Oh.
controversial, but I think that the first one has.
I mean, I do think Chaos is pretty darn cool. That's a hard follow-up.
I think it's just, I think people think that the second one is really cool because of,
Rouge.
no, Shadow. It has
Oh,
Shadow.
yeah. I forgot.
You forgot your favorite character?
Yeah, I mean, don't parents forget their kids sometimes?
Not if they're good.
Wow, way to be judgmental.
I am judging them. Okay, I sent you a link to the glitch. It's on some homies. Whatever it is, it's not. You don't have to watch it right now, but just so you know what it is, it's literally you just are floating outside of Chow Garden and you just go around, and it's awesome.
It is sad when creators get rid of like glitches that are harmless, and you're like, aw, that didn't kill my experience at all, and you just killed it anyways.
Yeah, I think that the gameplay in Sonic Adventure 2 is, if you can believe it, more polished than the first one.
Oh. That's actually really hard to believe.
Yep.
Well, I look forward to it. I've never seen Rouge's origin, so that's exciting. Or, I mean, Shadow's origin, I guess.
It goes more into Shadow's origin than Rouge's. I feel like Rouge's origin is, like, definitely not a major plot point.
But it's her first game, right?
Yes, I think so.
That's cool. Peachy says the story in Sonic Adventure is better despite the plot holes. Is better, but the gameplay in Sonic Adventure 2 is better. Even with the stupid mech stages?
Yep.
Wow.
The action stages are just really good. And there's also, like, a lot of mechanics that are fun.
I did play the first place that is, like, really notorious. What's it called? It's like a city thing. And
City
like,
Escape?
Yeah, I played
Rolling
that.
around at the speed of sound?
I got fucking pissed playing it.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Why is he moving so weird? Why is he drifting? Why am I, like, facing the camera? I was, like, so mad. And Brebs was like, this is actually everyone's favorite.
Did you, whenever you started, or did you press like up on the pad? Or did you move the pad at all when it initially started?
Probably.
Yep, that's that jank I'm telling you about.
And it is the Dreamcast version, so it's before they could fix shit, I guess.
Damn.
Okay, what's stupid is that we have it on both GameCube and Dreamcast, and we got them both at the same time. I'm like, dude, we're not gonna play them back to back on each console. Why do we have
You're
both
like,
versions?
you don't know that.
Yeah.
We might.
I was playing the GameCube Sonic Adventure 1 with a friend while playing the Dreamcast Sonic Adventure 1 with Brevs, and I'm like, I don't fully know the difference. I know that there's, like, graphical differences, and those are transparent, but, that's about it. I don't know if there's any other... Well, I guess there's, like, a better Chow Garden, in my opinion.
On the Dreamcast?
On the GameCube, because the Dreamcast one's, like, really limited.
Oh, I've only ever played the Sonic Adventure on the GameCube, and then, like, they put it on Steam and shit. Like the... whatever you call them.
That's cool. I think the Steam one is the PC one that I had as a kid. And people will be like, the PC one's the worst one ever. And I'm like, I don't know, man. It got me into Sonic. Probably still didn't do a bad job.
They did their job. They got a small child addicted to their games.
Yeah, they catered to me just well. I mean, you got cute little anthropomorphic characters. I can't
What
really
more could you
complain.
want?
Yeah. Well, speaking of, Prime was a great time. Oh, Peachy said, I gotta head out, Rainy. Stay safe and have a fantastic rest of the stream. I'll be here in the spirit via that Peachy. Love you loads. Oh, I'll keep it in spirit of you. Thank you. Thanks for being here and hanging out this whole time, Peachy. I appreciate it. Peachy says, lovely meeting you, Tira. You're amazing. Oh my gosh, let me shout out Tira.
Oh, thanks,
You
man.
should definitely go follow Tira. Thank you so much for the beautiful rant, and thanks
About
for being
Professor
here.
Layton and talking about stuff.
I-
Yeah, sorry to invite myself to your stream, but it happened, and I'm sure that you feel very happier that it did.
No, I'm actually pretty pissed. I was just being polite.
Oh, that's nice of you. Well, glad that we ended our friendship talking about Sonic and Professor Layton. I can't think of a better way to terminate a friendship.
Live, you just saw a falling out between two friends.
We did it so professionally, you didn't even notice.
Let me get the music in here. Let's get some like dramatic shit going on.
I don't know what dramatic music.
Let me look at dramatic trailer music. Oh fuck. Peachy says I follow Tira. You make good decisions today. Following Tira is a great decision.
It might be. Or it might be a terrible one. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I picked a random dramatic trailer music, but it's actually really subdued.
Oh damn,
it's playing over top of Animal Crossing music.
I can't think of anything better. Because now it's conflicting.
Yeah.
Now it's like on again, off again friendship. No one's really gonna know. I'm gonna show up on your stream again sometime, or you're gonna show up on my stream, or we're gonna like retweet something and they're gonna be like, do they hate each other? What's going on?
Yeah. Oh my god. No, we're doing the Sonic Knuckles arc. Rivals to friends.
Oh shit.
I call dibs on being Knuckles.
Fuck, I guess I'll be Sonic.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm weak too.
Do you ever have a need to like clear up something that was a joke for anyone who might not have gotten it?
you know, half the time I just move past it and forget that it even happened. So sometimes I'm like, if I feel like it's really like, oh god, like they need to know that this is a joke. Then
That's
I'm like,
fair.
hey, by the way, this is a joke. Content warning, that was a joke. Not real.
I feel like appropriately everyone understood the thread since we're still talking to each other right now, but I'm definitely not friends with you.
Okay, good.
To clarify to you, in case you left this
To
in,
clarify
like,
to
wow,
me.
why did I
Like, wow. Oh man, I'm gonna be up all night just tossing and turning like, oh fuck, why did I say that? Oh Jesus.
I just really hate Professor Layton. That was the deal breaker.
That is a deal breaker. Fuck you.
Also, dude, what the fuck's with this? I'm using. Do you see these two Nagisa Momoes I got going on?
Yeah, they're wearing totally different things.
Yeah, what the fuck? I was making it based off of the original one, but when I made a clay figurine a long time ago of, also I keep calling it Charlotte, but that's its apparently evolved form. It's Bebe. I don't know why I keep getting it wrong.
I was like, maybe it evolves or something? I had no idea.
It evolves
I haven't
into a
watched
giant
this movie
snake.
in a long time. Is that the one that's hungry and turns into a snake and eats things?
Yes!
Okay.
But, I was basing it off of the original one, but when I sculpted it a long time ago, I sculpted the one on the right. And now I'm like, shit, which one should I do? I think I'm just gonna do the one on the left, I guess, with the sleeves of the
Looks
one.
like you already started the one on the left.
Yeah.
It's also just the design on the shirt. And it's being covered by, like, a couple things. I think it'll be okay.
Yeah. My only concern was that it looks like the sleeves on this one does like this, and then it like bunches in, and it kind of looks like it does this thing. And I'm like, well, that's really cute. I kind of want to do that. But also, I already did the other one. I might just move on. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
That's fine.
Killing off the other one. Oh yeah, but you were
Maybe.
working on a sub Donathon goal image? Wait, so like
I
if you do enough
am.
subs that you'll reveal this really cool image?
No. It's like I got 420 subs on YouTube, so I'm gonna do Tier of old school from way back when, Tier of being a degenerate.
Nice. 420 subs, congrats.
420 subs, yeah.
That's so exciting.
Thank you. Thank you. It is pretty cool.
All very well
And then I
deserved.
haven't. Thank you. And then I haven't posted any videos since then because I've been drawing other things and I have videos ready, but I don't have any thumbnails for them. So it's like, ooh, I could post videos, but then the thumbnails would be whack, and I would hate to do that.
Yeah, because you put a lot of effort into your thumbnails.
Too much, I'd argue.
I think that would be a solid argument, but the amount of fun you have with them and how cool they turn out is so cool.
I do enjoy them. I enjoyed the ones that I did with you, and then I also posted the gameplay I did with Ergo and Grezzy, and that was a fun one.
Those were super cool. So that game you like talk in the future and the past, how does that even work?
You mean like technically speaking or like gameplay?
Like gameplay wise.
So it's just, it has like, there are puzzles on each side, and then the other person has to give you the answer to the puzzle, basically. So, like, there's an example of, like, I'm looking at a box, and it has 2 lines of, like, I don't know, 15. And on Grezzy and Ergo's side, they're looking at this homie's teeth, which have 2 lines of, like, 15. And we have to back and forth be like, okay, this tooth is wiggling. Okay, I have to click that tooth. Okay, my button is blinking. You have to click this button and stuff like that. Or like sometimes the other person will just have codes.
That's so cute.
Yes, it's a very good game. It's very fun. And it's got a very unique like flash art style.
Yeah, I mean, you mimicked it really cool inside your thumbnail.
Thank you. I tried. I looked at a bunch of references to try to, you know, do it justice, because I think it's a very fun series. But I have to get ready for bed now because it is getting kind of late over where I am, and I have to get up at like a decent human time, which is kind of whack. But what are you gonna do?
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Me too.
Well,
God knows I'd rather sit here and talk about games and art styles and stuff.
it has been an absolute pleasure having you, and frankly, I'm thinking I might also leave.
Oh, damn. Alright, I mean, this is definitely longer than you usually stream.
Yeah, I mean, 2.5 hours when I'm this hazy is, like, pretty miraculous, I think. I did a great job
I think you
today.
did
I'm very
great.
proud.
I don't know what you started with, but it looks like you got a lot done.
Thank you! I'm
You
actually
got, like,
surprised.
You got, like, most of the line art done.
Thanks! I did the face previously, but I finished the hair, the ear, and, like, the body. It's not that much,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
a lot.
amount.
I think it's a lot.
But now I'm gonna find someone to raid, but if you would like to leave prior to that, before the goodbye message, or if you'd like to goodbye message with me, it's up to you. You are the esteemed guest, and it has been a privilege having you here.
Oh, thanks. I'll buy message with you, and then I'll fucking dip.
Oh wait, before you go, really important.
Yeah.
What do you think of my cute little mascot above your head?
I love him. I've been
Thank you.
staring at him. He looks like he wants to commit arson, and I respect that.
Thanks. I just really needed to hear that,
Like
that's
a
all.
sun lion with a fire tail. And I don't know what's in his hand, but it looks to me like a button, like a little detonator. That's probably not what it is, but in my brain, I choose to believe that it's a detonator, and he has the safety of the city in his hands, and he's chill about it.
You know, that's a good personality. I like that for them.
Yeah, I love the little arsonist, lion man.
Well, I'm gonna send us to Chroma because he's always got these wild ass raid things that, like, when you walk in, he
Oh,
has like a
shit.
whole bit. He might even be just spitting some cool bars. He does that sometimes too. I just walk in and he's like rhyming out of fucking nowhere, and I'm like, okay, I'm really impressed.
He's very good at the sound making.
He is good at sound making. So I hope everyone enjoys sound making with him. I enjoy it, and I've enjoyed your company. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
I exclamation point rated. Is that right?
Did it work?
did
I
it
don't
wrong.
know.
I'm so sorry.
I literally don't know how to do it that way. I just go on like the Twitch be a cool guy area, and then I press the raid button.
I did it. Oh, Elfcat says I came at the end.
You
You're gonna
did
enjoy your
came
time
at
with
the very
Crowan.
end.
He's really great.
It's okay, Crowan is great.
Have a great day, Elfcat. And have a great day, Tirov. And thanks for being here, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Thank you, and goodbye.